Here we are with Pathfinder Thursday. So we've got a number of new followers over the past couple of weeks, which has been good. We're up to 90 followers. And some stupid amount of views on the video. 1,567 views across all the videos.
Total. Nice.
Not just the Pathfinder ones, but total.
Yeah.
So quick recap on last week's session.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Quick recap on episode 6.
Yes.
So basically, we split the party in a really bad way. Aisha went on her own to the museum, got jumped by a whole bunch of people.
Only one on the main mission.
Only one, only person on the main mission. Olive was also there, or so we thought. At the end of the combat, Aisha escaped. Olive turned out to be a simulacrum and sort of exploded into dust. At roughly the same time, a little while later in the evening, the rest of the party, Urbag, Sasha, and Oliver all went to the painter's house after they were previously invited. Shit went south real quick. And Sasha, or the demon formerly known as Sasha, attacked Oliver and Urbag, and then eventually we figured out. Well, we figured out pretty quickly that it wasn't actually Sasha because of the mannerisms and speech patterns and stuff like that. And then combat broke out. Galatha Vane was trying to pull Sasha's unconscious body into a downstairs room while the granny, who had transformed into a giant rubber demon of some sort, was trying to kill Urbag and Oliver, failing to do so, which was nice. Urbag completely decimated the demon through an outstanding performance of bardic superiority. Then Galatha took off downstairs, never to be seen again, consumed by a demon pit that we burnt the shit out of. Then we caught up with Aisha. We searched around, found a couple more paintings depicting artifact-y type stuff. Caught up with Aisha at the temple where she was being healed, and then went back to the inn, which is where we'll pick up, where we've found that Urbag's room has been ransacked and he was left a note. Look, it's got a love. It's a love note, which says, E. Sorry for failing to kill you. Nothing personal, you see, just business. As an offering of my sincere regret, I'll tell you that the rune has been uncovered in a lost temple deep in the limestone mines west of Freeport. I can't get it, so I'd rather you find it first than those Vox Mutatis scum. Good luck. P.S. Your music wasn't that bad at all.
Heyo.
Love. Oh.
Somebody's getting laid.
Oh yeah, heart. O for Olive. Also, we presume.
Well, the night is drawing late. You are tired. I think both of you are somewhat wounded. Aisha is healed up.
I'm not actually wounded.
Oh, you're not actually wounded?
No, because I didn't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
The demon just tried to do the snake.
The strangulation move.
Strangulation
Yeah.
thing.
But you are you are getting tired just because the night is drawing late. Like as previously mentioned, Oliver doesn't actually have a place of residence at the moment. What would the rest of you like to do?
I have a few things.
Yes.
Firstly, I would like to have a conversation with Aisha. Aisha, I had sorry that you had to go through what you had gone through. I know this is going to sound meaningless and have no consequence whatsoever, but I had previously spoken to Timot, my mighty deity, and he had told me of what was going to happen and that you would be fine with the events that would precede you, that you would come out the other side unhurt and unharmed. And because of that, I followed the other lead where the three of us went the other way, as Timot said that was the correct path to follow, as the demon was an acolyte of Hester and was trying to, through creating demon spawn, usher in a landing party of sorts of demons to precede Hester's arrival. So I know this means very little to you, but there was method in the madness of leaving you by yourself.
So you knowingly let me walk into there and have them steal the artifact that they need knowingly?
The eye was already lost to us.
It really
There-
wasn't.
there
I
was-
closed my door and locked my room.
Sure.
I explained to the
This
others
is
that
going well.
the painting that depicts the eye in the skull shows that Timot did know that the eye was already lost to us, because as shown in this painting, it was already placed in the skull, which means that it had already happened and there was nothing we could do about that.
Fascinating.
Oliver, as you are under my employ,
Am I?
well, we have hired you to act as somewhat of a bodyguard for us, as well as help us
Yes.
solve these mysteries. The least we can do as part of that agreement is pay for your room. If it is okay with you, I would like you to stay in the spare bed in my room, as knowing the gravity of what they are after with these artifacts, the fact that I possess one, the safer it is with the more of us we have in the room, the more likely it is to be protected. So if it's alright with you, would you be willing to stay in my room?
Of course, I will never turn down a free room.
Thank you. I'm glad that you were so easy to sway.
That's awesome.
Oh, the camera is wonky.
Urbag, will you be okay in your room?
Yeah, no, I've got wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have words with Timot and see if he has any information as to what's happened with the Count and what our best course of action is ahead.
Alright, cool.
So I will inform you of those proceedings tomorrow.
The Count of Saint Tremaine is currently watching the stream,
Indeed.
which is quite cool considering the times difference.
That man is crazy. So go to the room.
Yes.
Show Oliver his bed.
Yes. You've created like a little small cot bed
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Say if he needs anything, just let me know and I'll get it brought up to the room
Okay.
as part of our deal that we have with this inn, with payment of rooms
With the
and
innkeeper, yeah.
keeper and keeping him happy and whatnot.
Yes.
Is there anything you request?
No.
Okay, thank you.
So what will be our next plan, Sasha?
So I am going to perform a ritual where I will basically dial up my boy Timot,
Alright.
and I'm going to have a few questions for the mighty Sir Timot, in which I will try and ascertain what the best course of action for us going ahead is. So this should be quite interesting for you.
Do you have popcorn?
No, but I can order some popcorn if you would like.
Yes.
I order some popcorn.
Priorities, man. Priorities. Gotta have the popcorn.
Popcorn arrives. I give it to Oliver, and I say, Oliver, just sit in the corner quietly. This takes quite a lot of concentration.
As I
Please.
slowly pop.
Yeah. Tried not to interrupt me or touch me at all because that could affect both me and Timon.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So I sit down and perform my ritual with my candles around me and
Yeah. The
Summon-
usual oracle style rituals.
summon my conversation
Yeah.
with Timot and
Some see-through clothes or?
my saucy little number. My eyes glow and
Yes. Eventually, you feel the presence of Sir Timot fill you. So how this will work is you will have a conversation with Sir Timot, but he will also answer through you, so
Yeah.
Oliver can actually hear what Sir Timot is saying.
yeah. And
So
it'll be-
you'll be speaking in your own voice, and then when Sir Timot speaks, it'll be like a man voice coming out of Sasha.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's real fucked up and weird, and my eyes are all like glowing
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck's going
She's
on?
Sasha's obviously in a trance, so yeah, that's what happens. So Timot, like, he kind of greets you and he says he has been watching your efforts in trying to stop this great evil that has befallen the city of Freeport. Though he knows what questions you wish to ask, he says, like, verbalize your questions and perhaps we will deal with what ails you.
Thank you, mighty Timot. I am but a humble servant, and I thank you for sacrificing your time to help me with the process of
Yeah.
dealing with this. My first question is the Count of Saint Germain safe? Is he well?
The Count of Saint Germain, he walks his own path now. He is on a quest of equal importance as that of yours. However, I have confidence that soon or one day you will see him again. So he is not dead.
Thank you, mighty Timot.
He's not.
I'm
he's
glad
not
you're
dead.
watching over one of your
Interesting.
disciples, and he is well.
Perhaps he will one day perhaps be my greatest disciple.
Even greater than I, that is all I can ask for. The more
Even
great
greater,
disciples
yeah.
you have, the better it is.
All those
Spreading
disciples.
the word of Sir Timot.
Mighty Timot, with the information we now hold and the knowledge of the remaining artifacts, what is our next best course of action?
He tells you your next best course of action is to find the artifacts that you do not yet have. The halfling that I keep calling the halfling. The gnome that travels with you. He holds the next path in your journey.
Thank you, mighty Timot.
But he says, before you leave, all is not as it seems.
How so, mighty Timot?
Be on the lookout for those that might betray you. Those that you trust, but will let your trust down.
Thank you, mighty Timot.
And with that,
I
your
will
link
think of your
to
words.
Sir Timot is closed for the night.
Because you need to do it once a day, eh?
I can do it as many times as I want, or as many times as
Yeah.
I've got the spell slot for.
But I think it depends
But
on
each
whether...
question I
yeah.
ask is another spell slot.
Yeah.
So I wasted one finding out what had happened to the Count, even though I full know that he's in another country and he's fucking useless to us. But I did that to make
Is he?
it all tie in and make sense as far as the story concerned.
This is when Kevin and
He's
I
in the
revealed-
fair land of Canada.
revealed Tommy on
So
like,
Urbag's got the lead.
Skype. Alright.
And what was the thing about Trader in the Midst?
Well, he says, beware of those that you may trust, for you may be easily betrayed. Something to that effect. I kind of forgot what it is. Something to that effect. Just be
Something,
careful of being
something.
trust. Yeah.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. You are too trusting, Sasha.
Someone's a traitor.
Something, something. Dark side. Can we say that? I think we can say that, right? It's just a
Um,
quote.
Okay, so after that, I will come out of my trance.
Yep, you're
I
completely exhausted after your conversation with Sir Timot.
Pack up my things in silence and put them back in my bag.
Yep. The night has drawn quite late. We will assume that currently Urbag and Aisha are asleep in their own rooms.
I will ask Oliver if he has any questions before I go to sleep.
So who was that?
That was my deity, Sir Timot. he is but a lesser god in the realm of gods, and as an oracle I have some connection that I don't completely understand, but Timot sometimes speaks through me and even acts through me as a conduit to the mortal plane.
So why can't you just tell us where the artifacts are?
Gods don't simply just give information out. They hand you information and cryptic things so that you can ponder and come to the conclusions yourself, rather than having his all-knowing power just being given to us.
He's giving you a chance to improve yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that one day when I do pass to the next plane, I can visit and he can see the growth of me over my lifespan. Okay, and then I'll tuck myself in and go to bed.
Alright. The night passes uneventfully. You have a pretty good rest. So everyone who needs to be healed up, you're just healed up. Your spell slots are regained if you have used any.
Man, I use so many. Which is fine.
You did have a pretty good sleep. For some reason, you feel that you didn't really... Because, see, like the previous nights, you always had this uneasy feeling that you were either failing or doing something wrong and letting, we'll say, the bad guys win. But for some reason, tonight, you felt quite content and happy with the actions of the previous night. Perhaps it was stopping a terrible demon from murdering and rampaging through the
One of
streets of
Hester's
Freeport.
soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
Soldier demon.
Even though Aisha is kind of angry that she was left alone to fend for herself, and in that lost the eye of unseeing, she too has a pretty good sleep. Like, she's not too troubled about it.
Burdened by the troubles
Not
of the
too
past.
burdened by it. Like, she feels that she might get a second chance, but we'll see. All right. So the next morning, the dawn breaks. Fairly normal day in the city. You hear the sounds of the people around outside. They're all starting to wake up. You know, shops are starting to open. People are moving around, going about their jobs, and you come down from your room. It is there that you have to decide what you wish to do next.
Before we come down, I will take Urbag into his room and discuss with him with Oliver.
Yep.
Because I imagine we get up slightly before Aisha
Perhaps,
to
if you
have a
wish.
conversation.
Yeah.
Inform him of what happened overnight
Mm-hmm.
with the chat with Timot.
Yep.
Relay all that information, and suggest that he leaves a note for Olive in case she comes back. In regards to what you need to say, I don't know what to say for you, but
Yes, it is up to you if you wish to leave a note for Olive should she come back.
she clearly may be on our side.
What? I don't know, man. She was still trying to kill us.
At this
Thus,
point,
you say.
At this point,
Well,
we
me.
need
Yeah.
I still don't know. If
She apologized.
all the help we can get.
Sorry for failing to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
apologized.
So what's this temple you speak of?
yeah. So the limestone mines.
Yes.
Lost temple deep in the limestone mines, west of Freeport, is where the rune of something. I got it.
Currently, you have no idea what these limestone mines are.
The
You've
rune
never
of
actually,
hate.
you've never actually heard of these mines before.
Oh, good.
Um,
I'll leave a note,
Sure.
and I'll write it on the back of this note.
I will inform. I suggest before we leave, we go and inform Bothan of what transpired last night.
Oh, he already knows because you told the guards at where they took.
Yeah, but we wouldn't,
Aisha,
have,
when
we
they
wouldn't
told-
have told them all the information.
Oh, sure. All right.
Not giving him the information of what Timot said, but informing him. No, not informing him of the fact that we're going to the mines. Is that alright with you?
Yeah.
Why we're not informing?
Just in case he's the leak that the mighty Timon was speaking of.
Right.
We need to keep the circle as tight as we can.
Mm.
So the less people that know, the better.
What is in the mine?
A symbol.
So they're after 5 different artifacts. He has been told by the assassin that was trying to kill him that one of the artifacts is hidden in the limestone mines. An artifact, of course, is called the Rune of Hate. Of course, they have no idea what it is, but they just know that someone has told them it is hidden there, and they don't want the Order of Hester to get their hands on it.
Right.
So whether he trusts that message, that bit of information, it is up to him.
It's being reinforced from what the mighty Timot said. So even if it is a trap, then we still need to follow this lead.
If Olive finds this, there will be a reaction, but we'll see.
I then knock on Aisha's door to see if she wants to continue to travel with us.
Knock knock.
Are you gonna come with us?
Do
Are you gonna leave me to die again?
No,
No.
that is not.
I'll protect you this time.
I
Who are you?
Wait,
I
what?
am the fishman.
You see
Oh, yeah,
this
'cause you're
burly,
not-
like, fish guy.
Because you've not met him at all yet,
Yeah.
right? Oh, good.
No,
time.
she has.
We met him for like 5 minutes, and when you guys said you're going on a date with a painter,
However, in this situation, Aisha is not surprised because of how fast Aisha herself was hired in, like, at the start of all of this. So, you know, you just look at this guy as like, another hired help guy.
I'm here
right
to-
now I refuse to be called like one of Sasha's employees
That is
or hired.
that is fine. I
And are you,
You
are you,
are-
are
you
you
are your
coming
own-
though?
I only come in because I want to kill those other guys that got the eye.
okay.
Yes, it is a fair decision to make.
We're
What
going
reason?
to head to Bothan and inform him of all of the details of
Right.
what happened.
Didn't we do that last night?
No, we spoke to a guard. We did
Yeah.
not speak
Alright,
to
so you go to Bothan. Obviously, he greets you and he asks you for an update.
Yeah.
He seems quite happy that you've managed to get rid of something that's been hidden in the city for so long.
Yeah.
And he tells you that yes, these murders have been going on for quite a while, perhaps a couple of months. He's relieved that you have brought those responsible for it to justice, I guess.
Are we gonna get some
So-
reward?
So when I
Well, he says he'll give you the reward at the end of this when you solve the overall problem.
Okay.
yeah.
so I explained to him specifically that the demon was a high acolyte of Hester,
Yeah.
and she was using her human subjugate to usher in a demon apocalypse,
Yeah.
which was to enable Hester's return.
And then he says, I trust you've made sure that pit of demons have been completely destroyed.
Well and truly.
Then he thanks you for services. He'll
There
remember.
was so much burning.
Yeah, there was so much burning.
So
He
much.
will remember your efforts to save the city, and he will at the same time also be on the lookout for any other suspicious activities
Yeah.
of the same kind of theme. Okay. He thanks you and he wishes you well for the day, in hopes that you can. Well, he knows that you are investigating and looking into this problem, so he hopes that you can bring some sort of result to this.
Yeah, so I inform him we have just come into some information of firm lead. As I've
Who's
said
the hooded
before,
guy?
the less information that we share, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, he respects your decision and he says that you can.
Does he know about the artifacts?
Excuse me.
Oliver's form in not monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
That
got
makes sense.
two
He's got
sheets.
two shapes. Yeah.
Does he know about the artifacts?
You have told him about them.
Only because I had to,
Yeah.
because Aisha was like, "Nah, we know about the artifacts. They're blah blah blah."
But you don't know. Aside from the eye, he doesn't actually know what the rest of them look like. You may have
No.
shown him the heart. I'm not sure.
No,
No, we didn't show him
If you
that.
didn't show him the heart, then that's fine. But he obviously everyone seems to know what the eye looks like because
Yeah.
Because
it's a
it was
well-known
it was
treasure. Yeah. in Freeport?
Perhaps he can spare some men with us to investigate this.
It's up to you. He does offer, but you feel that these men are either
Ill-equipped,
ill-equipped or
under-leveled.
well, based on what Sir Timot told you, be careful of who you trust.
Yeah.
No.
We can use them as bait.
Ooh, bait.
Use them as bait.
Ooh, maybe.
We are the bait. I am the bait.
Very
Alright.
well.
Yeah. So he bids you good luck.
Before we leave the city, I would like to go to the jewellery district.
Yes.
Part of the artist district, I imagine there's a jewellery
Yeah,
section.
there is jewelry section for you to find.
I'm going to purchase 4 silver bangles that are worth at least 50 gold each.
Okay, that's specific, but yes.
And I am going to specifically pass one to each of the members. Obviously wearing one myself.
Does this mean we need to buy silver bangles?
No, I have to buy.
What is
No,
this?
I meant for next week. Do
No.
we need to come up?
Is this
with
one of
that?
those weird things where, like, if you take damage, it just spreads it among them or something?
No. So I
Because that would
buy.
be smart.
I specifically touch Aisha on the shoulder or on the wrist as I hand it to her, and say, "I will watch over you and try my best to make sure you come to no harm today."
Okay, you are each given silver bangles. Do you wish to put them on?
No.
I asked, what is this?
These bangles help form a bond between me and you, and as far as the game is
I've
concerned,
already put mine on.
Okay.
as far as the game is concerned, I can use one of my abilities, which is
Like for free
Arcane
or
Bond. I can create. No, it's not Arcane Bond. It is. Where is it?
Man, this was so planned out.
Vigilant Protector.
Yeah.
I can each day when you recover your spells, you can select a specific person you know other than yourself as your ward. When your ward becomes the target of an attack or spell you are aware of that attack, you can cast an abjuration spell as an immediate action, obviously spending the spell slot, and I immediately teleport and take the attack for them,
Oh, okay.
and it doesn't provoke.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. Aside from Urbek, who else is wearing this?
I put mine away.
But you're not wearing it.
at
Okay,
the
so
moment.
you've kept it. Aisha, are you keeping it, wearing it, or returning it?
Turning it.
Okay, so Aisha gives you back the bangle.
Actually toss out.
What happens if I
Spits
wear
on it.
2?
Doesn't, you only link with one.
I know, but
Yeah.
like it would look cool. Can I
Well,
wear
yes,
2?
you can wear 2.
Can I have Aisha's one?
I will put it in my pocket. You can't have it because it cost me 50 gold.
Yeah, you can spend the gold
Yeah,
to
spend
create
the
this. It is not. Okay. Shortly after you leave the jewelers,
Mine on.
where you find your silver bangles, you realize you have no idea where to go.
Should we ask around where this rune or what it is?
Yeah. So where's
Are you specifically asking around for information, or are you just like going to a specific place to ask for information?
I
So like
would-
asking like random people.
There's like an information center, right?
Well, there is a cartographers guild in the city itself.
Yeah, I would say
Sure.
we just go
Yeah.
to the map place
Yeah, we go
and
to
we
the
buy
map
the map.
yeah. Totally.
Alright, you head to the cartographers guild. It is not too difficult to browse the maps of the surrounding area, and eventually you find one reasonably old that shows the mines, the limestone mines of Freeport. You discover that the limestone mines of Freeport are located roughly half a day's journey from the city gates. The mines itself were once a good source of rock used in the construction of the city's buildings. However, now the mines have long since been abandoned due to the rock there running out. Yeah, so there are clear tracks and all that on the map that you have
Cool,
to follow.
How much does the map cost us?
We'll just say a gold. It's not.
Oh, that's an expensive map.
I will give
Yeah.
them 2 gold.
Whoa.
He thanks you for your patronage
Um,
and
I
Should
will
we ask
bids
also
you well.
I will also
Yeah.
buy a map of Freeport.
Yep, you can have a map.
Oh, because you've not been to Freeport, right?
It's the same thing. It's a gold, or you can use that 2 gold and
Yeah,
use map.
yeah.
So you have a
he's
both
got,
map
he's
of
got,
Freeport,
he got a gold tip.
and a map of kind of the surrounding areas. Right, so you have a map to the area. You know in which direction to go. And it'll take half a day's journey walking, faster if you've got horses.
Steeds.
Steves.
Steve's. Because Steve's take.
Do we ask
X
around the
amount of
shop owner
time. Hang on.
About?
the ruins?
No, we don't ask
We just want a
anybody.
map.
We just
We
want
don't
a map.
mention anything.
We just need the map to
Hang
know
on, I
what's.
just need to
Yes.
double check because I've only really ever summoned one for me and one for someone else. So it takes 10 minutes to cast.
How many steeds?
It doesn't actually say.
There should be a number. Unless it's one.
Well, I create one
Yeah.
every time I cast it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so you have to expend X amount of spell slots.
Yeah. So
Can we just hire a horse?
Yeah, I would say we're better.
it
off.
doesn't. It doesn't. You
Just
conjure blah 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 blah. Phantom blah blah blah.
So you can conjure a single steed for
The mount
podcasting as well.
is blah 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 blah. A phantom has a speed of blah 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 blah. It can. Yeah, it doesn't say any. There's no.
Alright, so per casting a spell, you get one steed. One steed can comfortably hold two people because you are of a small nature.
Yeah.
What level is your spell slot used? And how many of them do you have?
It's a level 3 slot. And I have
So
three.
very few. Is there anything else good in that 3 slot?
Summon monster and tiny hut. And claim identity, but I shouldn't need to claim identity.
Yeah, I suppose it's fine for you to summon. And then we hire another one. Hire another 2.
Alright, hiring a horse for the day because you assume that you're gonna go spend a day out and then return it. Will cost 10 gold each
I will pay that.
The bonus.
for a reasonable horse, of course, not like really
The
how
bonus of steeds is they have water walk.
Yes.
I would say we're better off hiring 4.
4? 3? 4.
4. She won't ride with you or any of us. She'll want one by herself. Save your spell slot in case we need to have a Steve for a specific reason.
Like someone eats all the horses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, demons are afoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Sure.
it's only 40 gold with a 2 gold tip.
How much gold do you have?
Lots.
A lot.
I
He was
have
in
Alright, everybody who's hiring a horse, you
Another
may
4.5.
remove 10 gold off
What?
your
4,500
character sheet.
just sitting there.
What? No, weren't you paying for all of them?
Yeah, I did. I just paid.
Shape
Oh,
over.
okay, shit. Sasha paid for all of them?
Yeah.
Alright, Sasha is hiring the horses. There is no problem following the markings on the map, and you make your way out of the city. It doesn't take more than about 2.5 hours to get there. We'll continue from there, unless you wish to do anything else. Alright, as you get closer to the mine area, you begin to follow a dirt track that was once heavily used, but now it is quite overgrown with shrubs and weeds. A sign hangs on a post nearby that says Hoffman Mining Company, private property.
Ooh.
If anyone wishes to make a survival check, you may make one now. A survival skill check,
Oh, what? A tracking.
possibly.
What's my survival? I'm not trained in survival.
I will roll it.
Correct.
17.
Nice.
Can I do a knowledge local on the sign?
Yes, you can do another local all this time.
Eight.
8. The best you can tell is, of course, as mentioned, it was once a mining company. However, because it is no longer heard of, you can surmise that it has long since gone bankrupt and closed down.
Is there an entrance?
Well, that's why it 8 gets him. Huh?
Is there an entrance?
Oh no, you're heading towards it, so you're still on the track towards it. The survival check has revealed to you that there are signs of at least a dozen people moving through the area, possibly in the last hour or two. Couple on horse, couple on feet. Right. The tracks continue winding up a low hill and leads towards a set of large wooden buildings. From the outside, they appear dilapidated and almost falling apart. So you see 3 buildings before you. The track goes on, and then the track continues on towards a large rock quarry, which you can see. So that's where the actual mining happened. There are 3 abandoned buildings before you. The first building appears to be a barn of some sort. The second building appears to be a workshop, and the third building you can guess is some sort of living quarters or administration building.
Can I
You do not
So-
see anyone around. Deserted.
a perception check a perception check,
Yeah.
or someone who is better at perception checks do one to see if they can see anything that looks like someone has been in and out of these buildings recently?
Okay.
Isn't your perception better?
No, my perception's shit.
That's mine.
This is not a perception character.
Mine's 10.
Deron is our perception man.
Darren,
Would you like to roll,
roll a
a check?
perception check,
Sure, why not?
please.
16.
With that perception roll, you do not notice any movement within the grounds ahead of you, so within the buildings or outside of it. However, what you do notice is a flock of crows clearly excited over something in the direction of the quarry. So like further on, so you see them like kind of over there. They're
Circling around.
was either circling around or kind of like flocking towards that area. So that's what you notice with your perception.
Is there trees or somewhere where we could tie up our horses, which wouldn't be super obvious?
Yes, you can find trees and rocks nearby, which it's
Kind of-
not too close to the building, so
Yeah.
like kind of outside. Yeah.
Far enough away that
Far enough
we
away
could-
and
we could
sheltered
hide
enough
them.
away where you can kind of conceal them, like kind of behind a bush or something. Yeah.
I would suggest that we do that and
Approach on
make-
foot.
or approach the rest on foot.
Let's go.
All right. So you head towards the three buildings. I'm guessing you are kind of not walking through the main thoroughfare of it, so not through the main street, main road that goes through the between, but you can approach from the side. Do you wish to investigate buildings, or do you wish to carry on beyond to the rock quarry?
I would say it's probably worth us investigating, or at least ascertaining if there's anything
Yeah, it's always good to
potentially magical in the area.
Should we
With
split
our-
it up?
With our magical
Always
wand of magical.
always split the
up.
party.
It's the most important thing to do. And you
Sure.
split it in the worst way possible every time.
Never listen to people that say you should never split the party.
Like I mentioned before,
Right.
there are
It's never
three
failed us.
obvious buildings: a barn, a workshop, and the living quarters. Which one and who is going to enter which building first?
Aisha, would it be possible for you to see if there is any magic or any auras who have been through here recently that you recognise?
I'll cast Detect Magic.
In your range, you do not detect anything magical.
I yell out, is anyone in there? Come out now or else I'll kill you.
You do not get any answer, nor do you hear any movement in response to your shout.
Perception just in case.
Yep.
16.
Same thing. You do not detect any movement or any reaction from
Right.
your shout.
I know you know.
That was subtle.
We move towards the closest building and investigate the closest one.
The closest one would be the barn.
Yeah.
Okay, so the door, of course, it's kind of off its hinges and swinging open. It's obviously a barn. There are numerous stalls to hold horses. A ladder leads up to an upper hayloft. Sneaking in, well, we'll say you are kind of quiet. You hear the sound of something scratching around up there.
I use
Something scratching around.
my
Detect
spell
rats.
of, where is it? Levitate,
Yes?
so that I at the as far away as I can get from the ladder,
Mhm.
I levitate up to see what's up there.
Looking up there, you see large, like rectangular bales of hay. However, you do not detect. Like you still hear the sounds of something scratching, but it's like behind and under the hay.
Behind and under.
Yep.
Is he alone?
No, we're all in there.
Well, she's like kind of floating.
I'm floating
in
above
the
you
air.
all
I
now.
thought
Yeah.
we split it up.
Oliver, I suggest you climb the ladder and investigate, and I will provide backup.
Alright, I'll climb up the ladder.
Oliver climbs up the ladder. As he's about 3/4 of the way up, the ladder breaks. Oliver falls down.
Before he hits the ground, I
Yeah.
cast levitate on him.
Does that work? Can you spontaneously levitate someone who's not you?
Levitate allows you to move yourself or another creature.
I know
And down
Featherfall
to
can
which-
do it, but I don't think levitate can.
Its casting time is 1 standard action.
What's the range?
Person or close, 25 foot plus 5 foot per 2 levels.
Casting time?
Is 1 standard action.
Mm,
And duration is 1 minute plus 1 minute per level.
Otherwise, I can cast Featherfall
Yes, I don't think levitate will work. I think Featherfall will.
Okay.
because it's an immediate.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah.
So remove Featherfall. He casts Featherfall on you, and you gently float down to the ground amidst the debris and the broken ladder.
I should have checked the ladder first.
That.
This is okay. Sometimes these things happen.
All right. What do you wish to do?
Did you eat too much breakfast? Is that what happened?
Perhaps. Bit too much eggs.
I
Too much
will cast telekinesis
Mm-hmm.
to get him up there.
You can lift him.
Objects are constrained depending on versions.
Just throw me. Oliver,
Force
throw me.
moves an object weight
What's the weight limit?
maximum.
Throw me.
Maximum is
We shall wait.
like
Ah.
300 pounds.
Maximum 300 pounds.
Sorry, 250 pounds. How heavy is your character?
Yeah. How heavy is your character?
Something like that.
Yeah, but how heavy?
Oh, he didn't write his weight.
Because there's some the creature, the shapeshifted creature, way more than the person. Right?
Yeah, the shapeshifting creature will weigh more than a person. So he's in human form or shapeshifted form?
I'm in the fused form.
Okay, so he's in his monster form. He's too heavy for you to...
Okay, so I wouldn't cast it in.
Yeah. However, you are floating. You can kind of...
Yeah, but I have.
Can you just not peek?
I can't see from where I am.
Alright, Gnome, you're up. I toss him up there.
You toss
I
him up there.
Well,
Yeah.
I could
100%.
levitate him because levitate doesn't have a weight.
Yes. What's up to you? Did you get tossed up there or do you get levitated up
I
there?
get tossed up there because it's
You
more.
get tossed up
it's
there.
more
Fly,
fun.
little
And it
man.
doesn't take a.
Well, you're gonna have to
a
roll a
slot.
strength check now.
Yeah,
and
make a
he's gonna,
strength check.
and you're gonna have to make a dexterity
So
check. to
how
see
strength
if you
check
don't
works
fall
is you
over.
roll your d20 and add 5.
I can fall over when I get through the hole.
19.
It's fine.
9 plus 5. Oh no, 19 is total. We'll say that's enough. He tosses you up there and you land among the hay. There is no real damage because the hay is soft and clearly breaks your fall. Yeah, so you're up there now. The sounds of scratching kind of quietened down.
I've got low light vision.
Yes, but it's not dark in the
Oh, it's
bar.
not dark?
No.
Okay.
There's enough light in here to be.
I
lit up by the sun.
perceptionize.
What do you
To
see,
look
little
around.
man? Tell us.
17.
You find the exact spot of the thing that's moving around up there. It's beneath a pile of hay.
Right.
So you know where the sounds and the movements come from.
Does it? I use prestidigitation to
Yes.
lift the hay around the area.
Okay. You lift the hay around the area and you find a
That's
nest
right.
of weasels. They appear to
Nest
be
of
quite
weasels.
harmless and mostly afraid of you.
Oh, weasels.
We're just wasting our time here.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
okay. We've got time to wait.
Aside from that, you do not find anything else of value.
Weasels, you say?
Where are we again? In the barn?
Yeah, in a barn.
I
An
detect.
abandoned barn.
I detect.
I suggest we split up.
Wait, hang on.
Secret doors. Thoughts?
Did I have detect magic now?
I thought we just
No,
used detect
I
magic.
don't have detect magic.
Deron's the only one who does, but he.
I have detect magic.
Okay, you've got detect magic as well.
I'm so tempted
Um,
to summon a monster just to eat all the weasels.
No, don't. Do you inform us of what you find?
It's just a bunch of weasels.
Okay, let's check the next building.
You easily climb down or lower yourself down from the top up there. So you check next building.
Drop down into Oliver's arms. He
Drop
catches.
down.
holds
Workshop
him.
or living quarters?
Workshop.
Yeah, workshop.
You make yourself to the workshop. Around you are rusted tools and wooden braces and cranes, as well as shelves and other carpentry implements. They're all old and quite worthless. It's obvious that this place was used to maintain the wagons and tools that were used in the mining operation.
We find nothing in the building.
Do you wish to search?
Yes.
We search.
Searching around the building, all roll perception checks.
Dun, 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 dun. 17.
Less than 70.
Less than 70.
Less
You're
than
on
17.
Perception.
I'm not going into the mine.
Oh. No,
We're
we're
not
not in
in
the
the
mine.
Are you going?
They're searching the 3 buildings outside the mine,
Oh.
where the people, the
I
miners,
want to stay
used to live.
outside.
Yeah. You can stay outside, keep watch if you wish.
Fair enough.
You don't find anything in the workshop.
Okay.
Third building?
Yeah.
You head into what appears to be the living quarters. Moving through the debris, you make your way through a kitchen area, and then you head into rooms with a couple of broken bunk beds. They have now long been abandoned. Yeah, inside there is quite messy. Lots of...
Perception again.
Yep.
Oh.
A crit tells you that these rooms have not, or this area has not actually been entered in a long time. So all those footprints that you were kind of following earlier, they do not lead into this room. What else do you wish to do here?
There's nothing else. Let's go.
Do you wish to search?
Um,
Do you wish to spend time searching?
no.
And this is the last building.
Yeah.
Yes, this
That's
is
why I just
building
searched
number
it there.
3.
Yeah. Can we search?
There's nothing.
You can if you want. If you roll a perception check, you can search.
18 plus 7. 25.
It's pretty high. You find an ornate silver smoking pipe, which is worth 50 gold pieces.
I take it.
Write
Okay.
it down.
You
write
can
it
write
down.
silver smoking pipe and then bracket 50 gold pieces so that you kind of know what it's worth if you wish to sell. Alright, outside you see Aisha looking kind of impatient because you guys have been like taking your time searching through, playing with weasels.
Hey,
At this point,
Yes.
I will ask Urbag to inform Aisha of the note that he received.
Oh, what? No, I thought I told everyone.
I don't think.
Oh,
Aisha went straight to bed.
oh okay. Aisha, I got a note.
About
Well, it was from Olive.
the bitch that stabbed you.
Yeah. It said that the rune is in the limestone mines.
Then why are you fucking around these buildings?
To make sure there's no one here to kill us? Because, you know, we
Ambush.
wouldn't want to get ambushed.
Couldn't you just detect thoughts and just realize no one is here?
She's got a point.
There'd be stuff that you could use to block.
Yeah, and yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, Aisha.
Doesn't it?
No?
I inform Aisha of what Timot said about.
I really don't care about you guys.
No, I know you don't, but I would inform you anyway of what he said about this place having a relic, and if you want to stop these guys from getting all the relics, then this is the best chance for us to stop them getting another relic.
I'm less about stopping them getting right. It's more about just killing them because they tried to kill me last night.
Fair enough. Well, this is our best lead, and they are potentially here searching for a relic.
Alright, what do you wish to do now that you have cleared the 3 rooms?
We head to the crows.
Alright, you head towards that. The track continues on towards a large rock quarry which has since been filled up with water. As you head closer, you hear animal-like yelps nearby and you see eyes glowing from the bushes nearby. Then, there's a whistle and the animals retreat away.
Whoa. Did you guys hear that?
So like you're following a path, there's like a bush there and you hear like animal sounds. As you get closer, there's a whistle and the animals kind of just retreat away into the bushes. However, the track continues on towards
tell?
the quarry.
Can we tell if it's like a person whistling or someone using a whistle?
So let's see how we will identify that. I will let you roll either a perception check or a survival check.
I will
perception.
assist his perception.
Okay, perception is
What is
15.
assisting there?
gives
So
a
you need to
plus
roll
2.
above 10 in total,
I
and
went to
it
my
gives a plus
perception
2
to find
the
the
main
source of the
person.
whistle.
Deer under design.
1.
16.
Well, you're not helping. Aisha can detect the source of the whistle as further into the bushes, so you do know the direction of the whistle. Urbeck, you can tell that the whistle is made like not with a whistle, but a person or a thing.
Are there trees around?
Yes, there's
It's
lots
a,
of trees
it's a
and thick bush
naturally
around.
occurring
Can I
whistle.
climb up
No,
to the
it's
highest
a
tree?
person doing a whistle.
Yeah, which is a naturally occurring whistle, right? It's
What?
it's not a whistle.
Natural.
Can I climb
Well,
up
like-
to the highest tree and see?
Who
You
goes?
can.
Who goes
It's-
there?
It's,
You
it's
get no
still-
I
response.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. And
Sasha gets no response to her question of who goes there. You climb up a tree, however, looking down from the tree, the bush around is too thick to kind of see. From your vantage point on the tree, you can just see the track and you can see the quarry in the distance. Obviously, you can see the 3 buildings behind you.
Can I see the direction where the whistle was blowing from?
You can guess the direction and it's off the track. So it's pretty much, for example, if we'll say the track is going kind of north-south, then it is towards the east somewhere. It is nearby from the sound of it. However, you can't see anything that made the whistle.
Guys, I can't see anything.
We should head on.
Alright, I jump down from the tree.
Alright.
We keep heading towards the crows circling.
How
many weasels?
From where you are, you actually can't see the crows anymore.
Okay, well we keep heading in the direction of the mine,
You getting so your direction of whistle or direction of the rock quarry?
the quarry.
Okay. You approach the large rock quarry that's been dug into the ground. The waters filling the quarry itself are calm, with barely a ripple making a surface. The area is eerily quiet. Not even the birds seem to go overhead anymore. When you are at the edge of the quarry, so it's pretty much a huge rectangular hole that's been dug like straight down into the ground. You don't know how deep it is, obviously, because you can't see the bottom. However, because of rains or whatever water has pulled up, it has filled up this mining area. So it's just flooded. It's like a big swimming pool, kind of, if you think about it that way. As you approach the edge of the quarry, you may make a perception check if you wish.
Crit!
Yep, 20 should do it.
Less than that.
You notice a rope. One end has been tied to a large tree stump and the other end just goes straight into the water.
Guys, I'm in my element.
You going for a swim, bro?
Before you jump in, can I suggest you attempt to detect magic?
What am I detecting?
Magic.
So pretty much you use one of your detect magic spells. Is he a spontaneous caster or is he specific?
I wouldn't know. I think he'd spend the time doing it, wouldn't he?
What?
No, as in,
Is
does
he
he pick his spells at the start of the day or is he spontaneous? Like he's just, I'm using one slot of level 3. Does he cast like a wizard or does he cast like a bag?
I think he's like a sorcerer,
I
isn't
think
he?
he's closer to a sorcerer.
What's the sorcerer? So pretty much what happens is, where is your detect magic? So your detect magic is level 0. How many level 0s does he have?
It's a cantrip, so it doesn't count. It's not a limit.
So he's got no limit on detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Detect all the things!
Detect all things aside from these guys.
It's only remember
Yeah.
it's only 60 feet and things block it. So like
Can you penetrate water?
Yes, it can. It can.
it's just
Yep.
like dirt, stone, and wooden metal.
However, within your 60 feet of range around you, the only magical things you can detect is yourself and these three.
Can I detect it while I'm swimming? So I
Hola.
Can... is detect magic concentration, Tira?
No.
So you don't need to maintain concentration.
Well, it's not a concentration spell. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
But it takes 3 turns for it to go to full effect.
3 rounds.
So
Yeah.
3 rounds, so you don't need concentration to
Yeah. So it
maintain.
doesn't interfere with other concentration
Okay.
spells.
Yes, you can have detect magic on while you're
Oh wait,
swimming
no,
around.
it is concentration. My bad.
Then you cannot because you are concentrated on swimming.
Okay, I'll swim like 10 feet or so. Is it 30 feet? How deep is this hole?
Well, you don't know.
Okay. So once in a while I'll use detect magic while I swim down.
So he'd stop swimming to float.
Yeah.
To the surface?
No.
Well, he'd just float while
He's
he
a
detects
fish.
magic. Yeah, he's a fish man.
I'm a fisherman.
He should know how to
Yeah, but can he spellcast underwater if he can't speak underwater? I don't know. How does this work?
He has a natural speed.
Yeah, I know he's got natural swim speed, but can he cast underwater if he doesn't have like abilities to speak underwater? I don't know. Is it verbal? Is it?
He I think he does get the aquatic subtype when he fuses with his aquatic
Okay,
summon.
so if you get an aquatic subtype, it's fine. You can if you wish. Okay, so I need to know what you're exactly doing. There is a rope leading into the water. You are jumping in.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna swim down?
Yeah. Cannon bomb! I swim like
Okay, so you swim for
50 feet or so. Detect magic.
50 feet or so and detect magic. Okay, first of all, the magic, you don't detect any magic. However, make a... technically, you can see... Okay, make a perception check.
Technically, you can see.
Technically,
Oh, God.
what you notice is the rope kind of follows the edge of the quarry and then it goes in 40 feet down towards a broken hole at the side of the quarry. So someone has cracked open the rock, the side of the quarry, and the rope goes continues in.
There's still no like oxygen or anything. The
No,
hole is flooded.
it's completely flooded. It's underwater. It's submerged. Do you wish to go in the hole?
Yes.
So it's not a downward hole. It's a side.
A side hole.
Side hole.
Before I go in, can I detect magic? Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
already
can.
did.
You already did. So it's still on. I'll tell you if you find any magic.
Okay.
So you swum 40 feet in, and then you are now entering the hole. You swim another 20 feet to the hole, and you emerge into an interior cavern.
Ooh.
So you emerge in a pool of water.
Yeah.
However, the cavern is completely dark.
I have dark vision, don't I?
If you have dark vision,
Yeah.
I will describe the next part. You emerge from a pool within the cavern. From where you are, where you've come off the water, it's about another 30-foot swim to the edge of the cavern. The air in here, swim to the edge where you can actually climb up onto the land, right? The air in here is damp and musty from the water that is clearly quite stagnant and slimy. You get some in your mouth and it tastes quite horrible. So you are there now and you see that the cavern continues on. So there is an exit to the cavern, but you have to swim another 30 feet to the land where you can pull yourself up.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you go back or do you continue on?
I shall continue on.
Swimming 30 feet to the edge of the rock pool, you pull yourself up onto the rock floor. There you find, stashed between some stalagmites, you find some more rope in a sack. Some wet footprints trail towards a small tunnel that leads southward away from this cavern.
So everything is still flooded around me.
No,
Okay.
it's pretty much you've emerged in an underwater cavern, so there is a pool there, so you've emerged there,
Yep.
you swam to the edge and you've climbed up onto the land there. On that land there are like stalactites, and you find a sack of rope that is hidden between some stalagmites. And you also see that wet footprints, so they were quite recent, lead away through a tunnel in the southward from this cavern.
So that rope that was earlier before I jumped down.
Yeah.
Does it reach all the way to the?
The rope itself that you followed reaches all the way to the edge of where you reach the land. So someone has trailed a really long length of rope all
Alright.
the way to where you are, and then the remainder of the rope that they didn't use, they stashed in a sack and just left it there.
Alright. So I swim back and get these two.
Alright, you swim back and get the rest of your group. You explain to them how deep it is and how far you have to swim. What did the rest of you do?
It's time for a swim, boys and girls.
A boy and girl.
How far away was it again?
So it's 40 feet down into the depths of the quarry, another 20 feet in, so it's another 20 feet sideways in to emerge in the pool that's in the cavern, and then while you emerge in the pool in the cavern, there's another 30 feet to the edge. But that 30 feet swim is like you're not underwater.
So that's like 2 or 3 rounds of swimming,
Yes,
which is
I can carry you guys, can I?
I'm not sure. Can you?
you would need to.
Okay.
You have options.
It's not super
You
deep.
can make swim checks, if you wish, to get through all of that, or you can follow the rope. However, following the rope is at slower speed because you're kind of just pulling yourself along the rope. In either case, the problem of drowning does exist.
The problem of drowning.
Well, he's fine.
I mean,
Can I
it's
just
like
carry them, like push them?
With his knowledge of water
swimming.
and swimming and
He knows the way.
understanding the distance.
The rest
and
of you will be
everything.
blind.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
knowing his understanding
Wait,
of
wait,
what
wait,
we're
why
about
would
to
we be
experience,
because the water is completely dark and murky. There's no light source down there.
Yeah, but
that doesn't mean we can't make one.
You
dancing
can.
lights.
Yeah.
With that, and I've
It's
got
like
light.
saying like I make a torch, but I'll put it in mud.
Yeah, but he could see with dark vision. So.
That's different. Dark vision is not
Yeah, but
like it
if,
lets you see in the dark, but it's not low light vision.
no. But what I'm saying is, if he can
both.
see
Oh,
in the
if
water,
it's
Oh,
Then
then
it's not magically
it's-
darkened.
Oh, no, it's
or
not magically
it's not magically
darkened.
darkened,
Yeah.
and there's not like
Yeah.
there's not like
Yeah.
so much crap that he can't actually
Just
see.
hold my hands.
But the water itself is not clear. So maybe the better example would be trying to
Swim.
light a torch, not a fire torch, but like a modern day torch in a snowstorm.
Yeah. It's using a torch and it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
But then he wouldn't have been able to see.
Well, the thing is, he has dark vision, so he can see in complete darkness.
But it's not darkness.
I have
Because there's bits of shit that are floating
At the
around
same,
in the water.
at the same time,
It's either dark because it's dark,
Or
or
dark
it's dark
because there are
because
things
it's
obscure.
obscure.
the
Yeah,
torch
in which
still,
case he wouldn't have been able to
the
see.
torch still produces light. It just doesn't give, like, you'll still be able to see outlines and
Yeah,
the road.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you won't be able to make out in perfect clarity what else is there.
correct.
Yeah.
And finding a hole in the middle of water, unless guided by something,
I would be
will be
pulling-
difficult. Yeah.
I suggest we pull ourselves along the rope.
Yeah, definitely along.
Why
the
can't I just guide you guys?
Well, you can. You can swim back and forth next to us, making sure that we make it.
You
Okay.
can.
Can I just?
Because otherwise you'd be pulling us, which reduces your swim distance and swim speed.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'd say we're better off not making light because we don't know what else is in this water.
Well, it can't see us anyway because it's murky. Doesn't matter if it's got dark vision.
It's got dark vision. It can see us fine.
You guys ready to go in?
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I'm
so
sorry
I need a
broke
couple of
the-
things.
the-
First of all,
yeah.
if anyone is wearing armor of some sort, I guess this really only
Nope.
applies to like fighter classes.
Well,
let me know.
I'm wearing mithril.
Yeah, that's still metal.
I mean, there's metal. I mean, there is some sort of armor check penalty in there, but it's not so bad.
No, well, it doesn't weigh anything.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
The second thing I need to know is the order in which everyone is going. We'll assume that Oliver Green is kind of swimming beside, so it doesn't matter. He goes anywhere.
I'll swim beside. I'll turn myself into a water genie.
Okay, so you got water genie form, so that's fine.
What's that?
Wa-
I
super
can-
water genie.
I
I'm
can
a super
turn
water
myself into different kinds of genies.
I will go first/second, where, as in that I assume that Oliver is kind of leading the way and then dropping back and then leading the way and dropping
Yeah,
back.
so you are technically first. Are you following the rope or are you just
I'm
swimming
pulling
with
the rope.
his guidance?
I'm pulling
Okay,
on the
you're
rope.
pulling the rope. What is Urbag doing?
I've always got one hand on the rope. I'm specifying that now. Always got one hand
Well,
on the rope.
it's not like turbulent moving water, so it's not difficult.
And
I'm
then
not gonna make like a super.
Cthulhu monster
I
grabs us.
just hold on to.
Yeah, I'll just grab him by like
Okay,
my arm.
so
under
you're
my arm.
grabbing. Alright.
Come on, little man.
In which case, so water genie, it just gives you water breathing and you can swim around. D1.
Yeah.
It's just pretty much like him, like you just swim around freely.
Yeah, I have a swim speed. I can breathe underwater.
Alright. Sasha, make a swim check.
Terrible.
Midway through the journey, well, how much did you feel by it?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Midway through the journey, Aisha and Oliver see Sasha kind of struggling. She is starting to drown. You are still holding her bag.
Can I hold two people?
You will find it difficult to hold both of them. Sasha is starting to struggle. She is still holding on to the rope. However, she is struggling. There is some sort of distress, as perhaps she has accidentally taken a mouthful of water or just inhaled or something. But her roll of 3 was pretty bad.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I will.
I summon a monster
So you open your mouth to cast.
Yeah, you
Wait,
don't
oh,
think
what?
you're
No,
underwater.
someone wants. Is it verbal?
It should be.
It should be.
Is it? I should have done this to begin with. I just disabled my touchscreen and I'm trying to use my touchscreen.
So she's how far are we in?
Conjuration.
You are about midway in, so you are
Summon
30
monster
feet
one
down.
is verbal,
but you have not
somatic,
reached the
and
hole.
needs to focus.
So you are 30 feet down the water, you have not reached the hole.
Okay, fine.
Urbag doesn't know what's going on, however, the two of you can kind of see.
Genie, say.
Okay, well, go on.
Genie should save.
Well, I can
She's
only
your
hold
boss.
one person. Do you want to carry this little man?
I pull the rope towards him, hold it.
Alright.
I-
Do you want to hold on to this rope while I get the other?
Well, I'm gonna run out of breath, right?
Yes, you will. It is timed.
So maybe you can pick him up and move. Go
I really
ahead.
don't like those two.
What if we give you some gold?
It's funny, you aren't actually having this discussion underwater, by the way, so can we...
Well, no, they can both.
They're just
talk
like,
and
can
communicate.
they?
and she's like,
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I'm
they-
a water genie.
He's a water genie, so
Okay, well,
he's a lizard man.
Yes, but I'll put a reasonable limit on this so that
Yeah.
you're not having this lengthy discussion.
Oh, no, leave
While
the
that
white
one's
one on.
drowning and that one's wondering what's going on.
Right. Would it be fast enough for me to drop him off and come pick up?
You can try. So if you drop him off, well, obviously you put him like by the rope and kind of move his hand to grab the rope. You can go after her.
Can I take him all the way down and then come back and get?
So you want to try taking her back all the way in?
Yep.
You can. That will also take time, and I'll make Sasha roll like drowning checks.
Oh shit!
I'll fucking
Well, you gotta do something.
fuck fine. I grab that one, like, just take him over. Like, the thing is only 60 feet away. I swim 60 feet.
You guys go ahead.
Sure. So okay, you have grabbed her back, and now you are grabbing Sasha.
I'm like,
I don't even slow down. I just
You just
bolt
swim
to
past, grab
bolt to
me,
the side
and
and
keep
throw
going.
him out on whatever
in
the
the
other
murky
side
water, you feel yourself being grabbed. You can
good.
kind of guess that it is one of your friends nearby, based on not being a tentacle of some sort.
Based on it's not a tentacle, so you're fine. No tentacles.
Make another swim check, Sasha.
I hope it's better.
17.
Okay, that one's fine. Sasha does not struggle in your hands, and you manage to pull her in, and eventually you make it. You four make it into the pool within the cavern
Good,
inside.
good.
You surface there, and like I mentioned, the air in here is quite stale and musty. It is about 30 feet swim to the edge, but that's a simple swim. You just kind of just tread water and go all the way in. You pull yourself up onto the land. Same thing as him, you do notice the wet footprints leading towards a tunnel southwards, and a bag of unused rope.
You should have told me you couldn't swim.
I didn't know. So I didn't try.
0 ranks.
I don't.
Yeah.
swim
Well, it's
often.
fine. It's fine. He saved you. Like nothing super bad happened.
I'm charging you extra for it.
That's fine. I will.
1,000 gold piece.
As mentioned before, the cavern you're in is dark, so anyone without dark vision won't be able to see anything
I
at all.
What does light
I will
do?
touch my necklace and
Makes a
cast
single
light.
bright light.
This spell
That's
causes a
it,
touched object
like
to
it's
glow
not a
like a
movable
torch,
light.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a movable light.
shedding
Oh, it's
a
movable.
normal
Yeah.
light up to a 20-foot radius from the point touched,
Oh,
and increases
causes
the
a
light
touched
level
object to
Yeah,
glow
an
like a
additional
torch.
20
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
So
You
what
touch
did
your left shoe,
Yeah.
or your
You touch your ring.
The trick is to always
Or
touch
you-
something that you can hide with your clothes, so you can kind of just
Touch
okay.
your nose.
I
Well, that's
I
bad.
already, I already touched my necklace.
No. I cast dancing lights
Okay, so dancing lights is active as well as a light spell on.
because
Sasha.
dancing
Guys,
lights you can put it.
You guys don't need light. I can see.
The light illuminates this small cavern. Like I mentioned before, the water here is clearly quite stagnant and slimy. Not many people or anything goes in here. You're not even sure whether anything really lives in this water. At the edge, you pull yourself up onto the rock floor and you see stalagmites and stalactites. You find some rope in a sack and a tunnel leading southward from this cavern.
Guys, somebody's been here.
They surely have, and there is some extra rope.
I think it might be your Mysterious girlfriend.
My mysterious girlfriend.
Mm.
I don't know. How big are the footsteps?
They are pretty big, human size, adult.
Yeah, no. It's not her then, is it?
Maybe not.
Well, unless
Maybe
she's turned into.
Maybe she's got big feet.
Yeah. you
I
can check.
mean, there's a history of people turning into other things recently. So,
Yeah. What do you wish to do?
wow.
Catching a breath after the
Follow the
swim,
footprints.
I guess.
Can we see anything else around us?
No, you see the tunnel just leading out. Aside from that bag of rope that you found, nothing else.
Guys,
And of course the
Nothing
footprints.
else.
should I go ahead and check it out?
Yeah, totally.
I would say you go ahead of us to the point where our light no longer reaches, and
Good
we
idea.
will follow behind.
Okay. Oliver moves on ahead. Please make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
So there should be
That's
a
bad.
stealth check.
Oh, I crit.
Stop rolling 20s. This is Darren's dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hope you just drain all the luck from that dice, and then when he uses it, it's all ones and twos.
Yeah, he comes back to use his dice.
Fair
He's like,
enough.
guys, the dice.
As expected, as you move further in beyond the range of the light, you begin to hear muttered voices coming from down the tunnel. You can guess it is at least two people talking with each other in common language, in hushed tones. They do not seem to have noticed sounds of your approach.
Yes. Can I hear anything?
You're not close enough to actually make out the words, however, you can continue on and get closer.
What are you guys' stealth?
My stealth is amazing. My stealth is 17.
Currently, they
natural.
do not know because they cannot hear what you can hear.
Yeah.
They are still moving up the tunnel, so they are getting closer as well.
Okay.
They have not actually stopped.
So they're just sitting there and talking.
While you hear two people,
Can I see anything?
you are not close enough to actually see them. It's beyond the curve. Yeah.
Is
You
it
can-
still
that's why I said
dark?
you can- Yeah, it's still dark because you are walking out in complete darkness.
Right. So if I get closer, I need to roll another stealth.
So from
Possibly, depending on how close you get.
from that, you can probably discern that they're not human, because humans don't have dark vision,
Okay.
and if there's no light source.
You say that, but in the last campaign, you came across multiple humans who
Could see
trained monks.
Yeah.
Who were
Yeah,
trained
yeah,
in
but
the
they were
darkness and
like as a generalization.
Is
Oh,
the
it's
voices
generalization,
like
you would
in
assume,
a
but
standstill
at
or
the
they
same
fading
time-
away?
Stand still, not
Okay.
fading away.
So
They are
maybe-
stand still.
Maybe
Yeah,
can I
probably
wait
more with the
for?
magical implements
or
being
back.
as readily available as they are.
But if you wait for the rest of them, they will get closer with their light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you go back to them and tell Urbag, then that's fine. Or if you move closer, it's up to you.
I will try to move close.
Alright. You move close and you round the corner. There you see two robed figures armed with glowing warhammers. They appear to stand guard for the passageway continuing on. You are close enough to hear what they are muttering about. They appear to be talking about being on watch for these meddlesome adventurers that have been standing in the way. You hear them mention needing to get to the Rune of Hate before the adventurers do, and that they have to find the other artifacts fast now because their enemies have two already.
So what are they again?
Hmm?
Are they like human or?
Yes, they appear to be human. They are dressed in yellowish, pale yellow robes, and they are armed with glowing warhammers.
Glowing warhammers.
Yes, glowing warhammers. The
Alright.
warhammers shed enough light to illuminate the area around them. However, it's not as bright as his light spells.
So we can't sneak past them, can we?
No, they are pretty much blocking the way. You can sneak past them if you were invisible and really stealthy.
Well, that would be only me.
Yes.
The rest of the party.
However,
okay.
they have not noticed you.
I mean, I could sneak past them because
Well, what about the rest of us?
I'm not
Oh.
stealthy.
Alright. So can I just like knock them out
You can try.
quietly?
you're gonna
can
try and quietly knock two guys out.
Who are talking to each other
Okay.
at the same time.
Sure, man.
Why they haven't noticed
While,
you?
while
Oh.
holding glowing weapons.
Well, you guys are not there yet.
Whoa.
So describe how you
Hey, look.
actually wish to do this, because they are facing in the direction that you are coming from. However, you are still in the darkness, so they can't see you.
Okay.
You have a smart way of knocking them out. I'll allow it.
I'll pick up like a rock,
Yes.
and as I get close enough, I throw it in the opposite direction, so they'll be facing away from me.
So you're throwing it over them in the tunnel?
Well, they can't see anyway, right?
Well, they can't see him yet. So, okay, is that what you wish to do? It's pretty much. Are you gonna lock in that move?
So I will throw it towards the tunnel, so they will look away from me.
So they will turn around and look
yeah.
away.
So while they're looking away,
Alright.
I rush.
You
in.
easily find a rock and you throw it between them but beyond,
Yep.
so that they'll turn. Both of them seem quite surprised at the sound and they turn facing away from you.
Yes. So I
Perfect.
rush.
Wow, what do you do?
Wait, how big are they? Like,
Human size. They are both humans.
okay. So I will stealthily charge.
How do you
How
stealthily
do you
charge?
stealthily charge?
Wait, so how close am I?
You are about 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were, well, from their area of light, if you were 10 feet and they were facing you, they would see you.
Are they wearing armor?
Are they wearing armor? Yes, they are wearing armor. However, their heads are not armored. They're not wearing helmets or anything.
Okay.
They are wearing some form of armor under their robes. You can't tell what type, but they are.
Am I strong enough to like smash their head down on the
You
ground?
can try if you want.
Yeah,
if
I'll
you
do
wish.
that.
Okay, so you're gonna run up behind them
Yeah.
and smash their heads together.
Just like the cartoon.
Make an attack roll. So it's a D20 plus base attack bonus. 7. Unlimited.
No, because they're in yellow.
Oh,
Hey, he's rolling too many 20s.
Did he roll another
Ah,
20?
Yeah, he rolled another 20.
Super Saiyan.
Man, are those dice actually weighted?
I don't know. These are Darren dice.
They're
so-
transparent, so it makes it harder to weight them.
I know, which is...
Because of your critical, you successfully smashed their two heads together. Because of your great strength, you actually crushed the head of one guy and knocked the other guy out.
Okay.
So you crushed one to death?
Yeah, you actually crushed one.
Oh,
you
smash!
killed one. You killed one guy when you grab his head, and then the other guy is kind of just knocked out with the remains of the first guy's smashed head, and he is unconscious. And he slumps to the ground, completely knocked out.
From seemingly nowhere, you hear someone
Let's-
yell.
Yeah, you hear for the rest of you hear like a thud and like kind of the sound of something cracking.
And we're
then
like,
nothing.
so I rush forward
You rush forward. Yes.
with my light source.
Yes.
And
You are
just
greeted
see-
by the the sight of Oliver Green in his Hulk form, standing over the corpses of two pale
one
yellow
corpse
robe
and
figures.
one corpse and one...
Well, you don't know where the second guy's dead. He's kind of just covered in mess.
Oh,
One of the guys' heads
is
crushed
caved in.
Is caved in, and the other guy is just on the ground. You're not sure whether he's dead or alive.
there
Well
you
done.
guys are.
So you found some friends.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Of mice and men.
What, did they say anything to make you want to brutally murder them?
Well, no, they were wearing yellow. That's a good reason.
Aisha, you recognize their dress, their robes, as the same type of robes that you witnessed in the attack at the museum.
They're both dead.
Well, one's unconscious and the other one's head is smashed in, so the
I
head
saved
smashing
one for
guy is
you,
obviously dead.
I already have one.
What?
I already have one.
Sure,
Arrow.
you arrow the other one. It's immediate death because he's not defending himself. It's just-
bathe in like
He's dead now.
Now that you have both finished slaying them,
yes.
can I have
Sure.
a moment to check their bodies in case they have anything on them?
Of course. Take your time.
Upon their deaths, their glowing warhammers that they were holding seemed to fade out, so it kind of just
So it was
they were
just
magical, like spectral
concentration
weapons.
spell.
Yeah, they were concentration kind of. They needed to be maintained as a spell of some sort. Searching their bodies, you do not really find much in value. You find a generic set of armor, scale mail, and yellow robes. However, the yellow robes are quite messed up now because of how he is crushed and his arrow.
Yeah.
Did you arrow him in the head?
Yes.
Anything worth
That's fine.
really taking of any value?
No,
Like
you don't really
the
say.
others
Yeah,
now.
generic Yeah, you don't really need
Generic stuff
armor.
is
Yeah,
generic.
Guys,
generic
Who
stuff.
cares?
Yeah.
Generic.
They don't even
Um,
have any money on them.
Let's
Don't have any
Wow.
symbols.
No, they don't have any.
let's
symbols.
disguise as these yellow clothed figures.
Thinking about that, the robes are quite bloodstained. However, if you have a way of cleaning them up,
Oh, someone does.
Who?
Me.
What have you got?
Prestidigitation.
sure.
Yeah, I prestidigitation the robe.
You
kind
clean
of
up the
skill
two
is that?
human-sized robes, and now you have two clean, pale yellow robes.
Yeah. So
You
I
washed
they
it.
don't for me.
I will put one on
Yes.
and say, Aisha, I imagine you won't wear this.
Give it to him.
Who's him?
The only other medium-sized guy in this party.
You realize while he is in his
Hulk form.
Hulk form, he cannot effectively wear like it looks really ridiculous when he kind of wears it. It's just bad.
It's like a
Yeah.
crop top.
It'll be like giving the Hulk an apron to wear and say, "Hey, Hulk, you're
oh, he's not
disguised
as
now."
big as Hulk. He's still only.
Yeah, well, I'm
medium-sized.
just saying
I could
similar
transform
to
back.
giving something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could transform back if you want.
Remember, it takes you like a full minute to resummon your Eidolon.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so are you transformed back and in
Yes.
disguise? Okay, you are now transformed back and in disguise.
Wait, how long is the round?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
So it's going to take you 10 rounds to turn back into a Hulk monster.
Can I not do that before engaging?
Well,
yes,
it's-
but that would assume that we don't get attacked while...
They're not gonna wait 1 minute before taking
Guys,
You're,
wait
you're,
for me.
you're better off staying in Hulk form.
Alright, scratch that then.
Alright, so only Sasha is wearing the pale yellow robes. Sure enough.
Should we walk behind Sasha?
Alright, are you going to continue on by yourself or are you gonna now walk with these guys?
Would I assume that I have the strength to wield one of these great hammers?
The thing is, the great hammers have disappeared from existence.
The great hammer or just the light?
The hammer itself.
The
They
whole
were
hammer.
okay.
did-
hammers made out of light.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were. Wow.
Like spectral weapon, if you know the
Yeah.
spell.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were.
And
Wow.
I can't use
That's
my
cool.
spectral weapon to turn it into a hammer because my deity doesn't use a hammer.
Correct.
Turn it to a mace.
Yeah, you have to follow your deity, I think.
Does my deity?
No.
Let's check the spells.
Just turn it to anything. They
What
won't
is-
ask.
what's
Spectral-
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon is usually your god's favorite weapon, which was a sword because that's what your Magnus used.
Yes.
Yeah, it's longsword.
Yeah.
Turn it to a longsword. then.
Because
Longsword.
good is a warhammer though.
Yes. Good is Warhammer, so
Good.
good would have worked.
Well, good is a warhammer, which means these guys aren't.
They weren't using spectral weapon.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that if you were
Yeah.
to use a spectral weapon spell, you could emulate their hammer.
Do you want to do it anyway?
If I
Yeah,
Was
if you
good.
had a good, but
deity,
because Timid
but I
is
have a
a
lawful.
longsword, it's
Yeah, it's longsword.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
It will matter because it'll make it obvious that a sword is not a hammer.
Is it more obvious than not having it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So I will lead on.
And we will be not far behind.
Okay. So you are ahead.
Yes.
Thinking about that would not put Sasha in the front. I would say we carry on the same way we have.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Because
do
you're,
it then.
you're the big hulking monster, and I am a squishy person holding an artifact that they desire greatly.
You have it with you.
I always have it with me,
God damn it. Okay.
because if I left it anywhere, they could get it.
You can hide it.
Oh, it's hidden. Don't worry about that.
I go invis.
Yeah.
Sure. You are invisible.
Do you want to go first? If you're invisible?
You are invisible. You are in disguise with light. No light, because obviously holding.
you can't see.
I don't know actually.
No,
You could just walk right next to me invisible.
I just.
Okay, so you're walking right next to Sasha, invisible. Sasha is light. Aisha is
Yeah.
kind of behind, but still within the light area.
Question, I
You
looked
are
at-
still in Hulk form.
Question. I looked
Yes.
down on this is like a wet, damp, like mud cave, right?
It is actually a dry cave. The wet marks you actually see are footprints leading away from that pool that you came in. You obviously are kind of dripping wet, so you are also all creating water as you move through.
I look at Urbag invisible and see the mud around his feet.
Yes, he drips water to the ground.
prestidigitize.
Himself?
Yeah.
This giant?
He only just realized. He hasn't realized this. I only just. So
You
it's hit
see
me.
Aisha looking down at your feet as you're invisible,
So I look at my feet.
and you see this pool of water like
And
just
mud.
dripping off you and mud.
So I prestidigitation.
Sure,
everything.
that's fine. So everybody or just yourself?
It's a cantrip, isn't it? So
yeah, it's everyone.
Okay, so you
Clean
kind of
this
do
up,
have everyone. That's
boy.
fine.
Could,
Yep.
Like, what is it? It says.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can pretty much do
it's
it.
Color,
the,
clean.
it's the fix
or-
everything spell.
Yeah,
Or
it's the
soil
simple
items.
cantrip that fixes everything. All right. Who? So it's the two of you are in front.
I'm in front. Right?
Oliver is in front.
Mm-hmm.
We are walking next to each other with him invisible.
Okay.
And then Aisha's in the back.
Okay. Moving on, you eventually come to a smaller cavern, smaller than the one you initially entered when you emerged from the pool. This cavern is about 25 feet across. There appears to be remnants of a stone slab door that has been pushed over and smashed to the ground at the end of the cavern. We'll carry on. Stepping beyond the doorway, you hear the sounds of grinding stone and gears in the distance ahead. There are also sounds of footsteps moving quickly in a direction away from you. That is what you hear.
Can I see anything?
You cannot see anything from where you
And
are.
there's been no other paths going in any
No.
other direction.
No.
We carry on.
Okay. Progressing further, you enter a large stone antechamber. The walls glisten and shine with an odd, deep blackness. Examining the walls, touching it, you find that it is made out of solid obsidian. In the center of the room is what appears to be a pile of coins. There appear to be no other exits from this room beyond the one that you came through.
Check out these coins,
I
guys.
cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic. The entire room glows with magic. Specifically the center of the room, the pile of coins, as well as the air above the pile of coins.
After 3 rounds,
Yep.
shit happens.
After 3 rounds of standing, so you're not entering the room yet, you detect that the area on top of the coins appears to be some sort of illusionary magic. And the coins itself, there are protective warding spells on the coins.
Can we see how many coins is that?
From your distance, you cannot see. It's a huge pile. You estimate like
10,000?
So that
maybe 1,000 coins.
1,000.
and there's a warding spell.
What does that spell do?
I suggest that we do not touch the coins
Is
at
what it
this
does.
point.
And there's nothing else.
Nothing else. You have not entered the room. Aside from that, there is nothing else.
So what were those grinding sound hearing?
You don't know
Um,
yet.
It's probably the
Aisha,
room opening and closing.
you have a better understanding of magic.
I'm not paying attention.
Aisha, you have a better understanding of magic than I do. What do you make of this room and its magical auras?
They have found a obsidian walled room, circular in shape. Right. In the center of the room, there's this giant pile of coins that Oliver Green, he can guess is about 1,000 coins or so. They have detected magic. They detect illusionary magic in the air above the pile of coins. They detected warding enchantment magic on the coins itself. You have not entered the room yet.
Okay. So if I cast, let's see, does this let me know anything extra? No, that doesn't. Okay, I'll do a spellcraft. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Mhm.
Wait till it's at full power, and use spellcraft to try and figure out what the magical auras are doing. So
Okay.
try and figure out what the spell effect is.
Moving on. You can tell that the illusionary spell that's above the coins has been set there to trigger upon approach. Something will happen if you approach closer. The coins, ward spells on the coins have been designed to not allow any tampering or destruction of the coins itself.
So something happens when you approach the thing.
So we cannot walk past it.
Okay, so
Well, in theory.
can I
In
do
theory.
a spellcraft to figure out what will happen if we get too close to the illusion trigger?
You can.
It's 18, so that is 47.
You you surmise that a message of sort will be triggered. You do not detect any harmful spells or harmful effects that will happen should you approach.
It's a treasure hunt.
It's yeah, it's not dangerous. It'll just warn whoever cast it that we probably passed through it.
No, it's just a message, right? So
That's why I
you
interpret it.
you can tell this spell is very old. It's been cast a long time ago,
So something's gonna get missed.
not recent.
Something's gonna be notified.
What?
Something's gonna be notified if we get too close.
I think
Can I
I
attempt
think you
to
misinterpreted
cast Dispel
it.
Magic?
but Sure.
You can.
Wow.
I will
You
attempt
dispel
to cast.
What
Dispel
are you
Magic.
targeting?
I
the
step into the
illusionary
room.
area above the coins or the coins? You've
I-
got two targets.
I step into the room.
Well, I
Why?
Immediately step into the
let
room.
me
Yeah.
cast the fucking.
Let me get this straight. Are you interrupting his dispel magic? Is he still?
No, I'm not interrupting it. I'm
You
just
get-
stepping into the room.
No, but I need to know if you're stepping in before or after. Because
Straight away.
if it's after, then it gives him a chance to pull off the spell magic. If it doesn't, you trigger.
Like during.
Well, there's no
It's a-
during.
it's a-
Everyone picks-
It's,
Okay, well then after.
Okay, so you're letting him cast first. Okay.
Well,
cast
I'm
your
not
dispel
letting
magic.
him, but
I will cast.
Well, the thing is, you have a choice of letting him finish his spell or not.
That's a
So I give you an example. If, for example, someone put like a fireball trap in the room,
yeah.
if you let him dispel magic first, he could disarm it. But if you walk in first, it just blows up and then he's got nothing to dispel. So you're letting him go first.
One.
Too late.
You do whatever you want, son.
I'm walking in first.
You're walking in first.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means you don't have to cast spell because you can see the effects on him walking in first.
Well, it may still cause.
I
me
am
to
invisible
dispel.
though.
You are invisible, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just saying.
As you approach into the room, a ghostly figure appears in the air above the pile of coins. Appearing to be a wraith of some sort, it stretches out a shriveled arm towards you. A haunting, almost musical voice fills the air. Face my challenge to pass or turn away in cowardice. It awaits
Dispel
you
the
for your
magic.
response.
Can you dispel the magic now?
Challenge.
You accept the challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Alright, so this is where like almost every adventure I do, everyone gets like this puzzle. So we see if we get. Okay, so before I get on with this puzzle, anyone viewers at home can follow in and see if we can solve it. If anyone has heard of or done this logic puzzle before, you can go ahead and solve it after, but for those that haven't, just give them a chance to solve it.
I'm not watching. Oh wait.
Well, I'll explain the puzzle, and then if you know the answer, your character knows the answer, you'll solve it easily. Just like for example, if someone else hasn't heard it before, try to solve it. Alright?
Oh, okay. So if you go, oh no, I know that, then we'll
Yeah, if you go, I know that, we'll just move on after letting them have a chance. Whoever.
So like,
Right.
there's no magical door shut behind me or anything.
No
I
magical
just
door.
went. I accept the challenge.
You accept the challenge.
And these guys are like,
Yeah. This is the challenge, the wraith continues. Over by under me, there is a large pile of hundreds of copper coins. Each coin is painted red on one side and black on the other. Alright? Don't worry about writing it down. I actually wrote down. I printed out the
oh, okay, of course
the
you do.
terms
Because
of-
you do.
Yes, I do.
Especially after your last coin one,
Yeah. my
which
last
actually
one.
had physical coins
Which
for
had
us to
physical
do.
coins, but this one doesn't because I couldn't come up with 100 coins.
That's a lot of coins.
0 coins, and now I need to find the
You
thing.
should have just got 20-cent coins, man. It's only $20 worth of 20-cent coins.
And then painting one side of it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's still legal, Tim.
Okay, so again, this challenge, there is a large pile of hundreds of copper coins here. Each coin is painted red on one side and black on the other. Your job is to make this one pile into 2 piles of coins that contain equal amounts of red coins. However, the 2 piles that you create out of this one pile do not have to be of equal size. Right? So you can have 1,000 coins in one pile and 1 coin in the other, as long as they have equal amounts of red coins in them. No altering or destroying of any coins is allowed, and no adding your own coins. No magical spells are allowed. Now the catch is you have to do this in complete blindness. How will you solve this puzzle? And with that, everything around you goes dark, and you are all blinded. Before it went dark, you noticed that the huge pile had 20 coins in the pile that were red side up. Has anyone heard this logic puzzle before?
No.
No.
Okay, good luck.
Can we all solve it?
Yes, you can all solve it. You can all combine your ideas and try to figure it out.
Can I still see stuff because I have dark vision?
Nope,
No,
it is
it's
blindness.
You've been
magical.
affected by blindness.
It's
Magical blindness. You know exactly where the pile of coins are. You can touch them. You can communicate verbally with each other. So, it is.
Wait, what do you mean?
So all of the coins are red on one side and black on the other.
Yes. All of the coins are red on one side and black on the other. It is a giant pile of. Did I write the number of coins there?
Yeah,
We'll
100.
just say like
100.
1,000 coins.
1,000
You
coins.
said-
1,000 coins. Alright. You need to make 2 piles. The 2 piles do not have to be of equal size. They just need to have an equal number of red coins in them.
There's no red coins.
No, before you went blind, you noticed 20 red coins.
Face up in the large pile of copper coins.
You noticed 20 reds.
So we know were the red coins.
Are the
that
red
were-
coins all red?
No, the red coins are half painted red, half painted black. So if
But-
they are face
but
up, they're
we-
red. If
But
they're face
looking
Oh,
at this
okay.
pile, we
Yeah.
are certain that there are only
20 red
red
coins.
facing upwards.
Yes.
Can
And
just
we know where they
separate?
are.
You do not know exactly where they are.
How do we know there are 20 then?
Well, you kind of counted the red spots on the pile. However, in the dark, you cannot specifically pick them out.
So they're mixed in
Yeah, they're mixed in.
with the copper coin. Wait, what are they mixed
Oh,
in
it's
with?
fine.
I think I know it, but I'm not going to say anything.
Don't you just make 2 piles exactly the same? But every time you move a coin to one pile, you flip it over.
Let's just read that.
Wait, what is the coin mixed with?
It's just coins.
It's just coins. Okay.
Yeah, you just create 2 piles of
We'll make it a bit clearer.
coins of red.
They're all copper coins, right? One side of the coin is painted red, the other side is painted black,
Yeah. And
right?
for it to be a red coin, it has to be red side.
Red side
up.
facing up. It's just a variation of heads and tails, right? So
And
red
do
side
the
up.
piles need to be in specific places, or do you
Just
just
separate it out.
You just need 2 piles. 2 piles. They do not have to be of equal overall size. The only request is that both piles need to have equal amounts of red coins facing up.
Okay. We will make this pile with no coins, and this pile with.
Well, it has to be a non-zero. I think
Oh,
there's
you would
a
have to use the
non-zero.
coins.
You have to use the coins. You can't
You
have,
have
a
to use
non-zero.
all the coins.
You don't have to use all the coins.
Okay.
What do you mean by all the coins? Like, yes, you have to use all the coins. You have to separate that one pile into 2 piles.
Are both sides of the coin identical in terms of what's printed on them?
Both sides of the coins are identical in terms of what's printed on them. So you can't feel a difference. However, you do know that one side is painted black, one side is painted red.
Why is it printed red?
The colour of the sides doesn't matter.
Yeah, color sides.
It
I
just
could have
know-
done heads and tails.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just.
I think I've solved this, but I'll let you guys try.
If
it
you
out.
have a solution, you
Well,
may
like if
put
you
it
didn't
forth.
know it before, and
No,
you
I didn't
solved
know.
it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll message Kevin and we'll see.
Coins are painted red on one side and black on the other. Yeah.
So they're in a big pile, right?
Yes, there's currently one giant pile of coins. You are aware that 20 of them are red face up. Everything else is black face up. And you just need to make 2 piles.
We can't determine where those red.
Yes, you cannot determine where exactly those red coins are.
So
You
if we just
like-
grab 20 coins, flip them onto the red side, and form the other pile.
But how do we know it's...
Yeah, the only thing is it'll be just random if we collect.
Wait, no. There's it's a pile of coins, right?
One pile of coins.
And we saw that the ones on top were red.
No, you do not know exactly where they
Yeah.
are mixed in.
No,
So-
but what I'm saying is,
we don't
it's
know.
not pile of coins. It's just one giant
Yes.
pile of coins.
Yes.
One giant. Yeah.
One
Are they
giant
stacked
pile of
up?
randomly, haphazardly stacked coins.
Okay. I got the answer.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay.
Go.
No, that is not the answer.
The answer is to
Yes.
there's 1,000.
Do we have tries or can we try?
No, there's one. There are
Well, we'll see
1,000.
whether anyone has
There
the
are
solid.
one- there
you
are
can
one-
propose a solid
There
answer.
are one. Okay, my proposal is there are 1,000 coins. We create 2 piles of 500. Put them all on their sides. 0 red coins are facing up on both piles.
All on their sides. You
Yeah.
want to stack a bunch of coins.
No, that is not the answer. You're not allowed to put the coins inside. They have to be.
No.
one face up.
Sorry. So he said create 2 piles. He didn't say where to stack them up into columns or anything. We just have them in a row. Sit them on the side. On the sides.
It
of the
doesn't.
coin.
The
So
thing-
unless they are impossible to keep.
There's
They have
nothing
to
in-
be
no,
stacked
no,
in
no, they
a
don't.
flat.
So
It has to be 2 piles of equal size.
of equal number of reds.
They only need to have equal amount of red coins face up.
So I'm creating 2 piles of coins on
It
like
breaks the riddle.
yeah. So like if this was
I
Yes,
coin-
okay, I understand what you
I
mean.
guess-
This coin, but however, the coin is too thin to stay on the side. Even if you stack them together, the edge coins might fall over. So you're not allowed to like kind of touch and hold them together.
But you can.
Yes.
So that's not the
so
answer.
apparently okay, so
'Cause
that's not
the same
allowed.
Yeah,
answer that
because
Shay had as
you'd
well.
have to hold. Yeah, Shay had a similar solution as well.
Well, you don't have to hold them.
Well, the thing is, the coins are too thin to stand on their sides.
Well, you just dig a
Yeah.
hole in the ground.
Well, you try to dig a hole in the obsidian
Yeah, it'd be fine.
ground. No, digging a hole in the ground does not.
If you put
Fix
all,
this.
if you put all the coins on all of us and have 2 coins down and just flip one over, there's 2 piles, which is just 2 coins. You flip one over until he says it's good.
No, you decide when it's good. You don't flip until he says that's the answer. You complete the riddle and then you go, that is my answer. And then the wraith will see if you've solved it. Because the wraith can see. He's not blind. He knows your 2 piles.
Do we know how many coins are there total?
1,000.
1,000.
And apparently 20.
Yeah,
We
so
know
you know
face
exactly
up
how
even-
many currently are red side up.
but we did not see where they were.
Mhm.
We only
Well, we saw it.
You had a
but we
glimpse
can't
of
determine
the
it.
fact that there were 20. So that's the information you are presented with.
So what if we answer it wrong?
Well, if you answer wrong, something happens. And if you solve it correctly, something happens.
no, it's almost 9.
Are you able to disable it now?
No,
Why not?
because it specifically states you're not allowed to use magic. So if you want to solve the riddle,
2 piles does not have to be equal size. They only need to have
Same number of red. So we
coins.
can't feel a difference.
So how do we know if it's faced up or not?
We don't.
You don't.
You basically have to take 20 coins and.
well, no, you would have to
Right.
assume that the coin you grabbed was a red coin from the pile that you saw because you were closer to them than the rest of us. So you would have to grab 2 coins that you assume are red, put them face down and make the rest disappear.
Almighty Google.
I think the key point is they don't have to be the equal size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but an equal size could be 2.
Yeah.
Like they don't. They
The
But
just
you-
have to have 2 piles.
the problem is you have to use all the coins. All of the coins have to be in all of the pile.
It says, and we can't add coins, we can't create coins, we can't destroy any or physically alter the coins in any way.
So is there a way
So,
for us
and
to
by physical alter, it also means we can't paint
Correct.
both sides
Yes,
of it
you
red.
cannot paint both sides red.
It doesn't. Well, and does removal of coins from the area count as destroying them?
Counts as taking it away from pile. So you're just creating a different pile wherever you've put them
Yeah,
in.
the pile's just in your.
Yeah, you're
pocket.
just subdividing it more. But you need to end up with 2 piles.
I am not smart enough to solve this.
This is a haphazard pile, but all the coins are still upward facing.
Yes.
And from when we noticed there were 20 red coins face up on the pile.
Yes.
But not where they were on the.
But not where they were in the pile.
Then is it possible that I just grab coins not from the surface but within the pile, grab 20,
Okay. And
flip them face up to the flip them on the red side, because I assume all the coins that's not on the surface has to be black, because or else there's no logical reason for us to know there's 20 red coins.
Okay, here's the thing. You are not sure whether all the red coins are on the top or mixed up. You just know that there were...
They're on the surface of the pile.
Well, they were not surface.
There
They
were
were
20
mixed
that were
into the
visible.
pile. Yeah.
There were 20 that were visibly red.
There were 20 that were visibly red. They were not necessarily on the top of the pile. They could have been
Mm.
embedded
I know,
within the
but
pile.
but as far as we know, any pile, the interior coins may have been black, or we have no knowledge of them either.
Yes, but you need to solve this without chancing that you accidentally take a red coin. You have to... There's a way to solve this without a shadow of doubt.
Can't tell apart the different sides.
Correct.
There's only one pile to begin with.
Damn you, Kevin.
Test your smartness instead of just smashing things.
I hate you. There's Elijah.
So how are we able to tell the difference? We can't, right? From a
Yeah.
red coin to a black coin.
Yeah, and we can't alter them.
So if we just pick random
then-
ones,
But the thing is,
separate them.
according to Kevin, the answer has 0 chance involved.
Yeah, it has 0 chance involved.
Well, I give up.
Alright, 1 give up.
Pick up a coin, toss it at the ghost.
No, don't. Jeez, and then we have to find the coin and we're blinded.
You can't even do that with 4 coins.
No, you can't.
So the number doesn't really matter.
Being blinded.
So how do you tell or differentiate a red coin from a black coin? If you can't do that, what are the way of doing it outside of the box?
You smell color. That is the secret.
Smelling.
You smell in color, and then you can smell which
Is there a
colours-
smelling difference?
No, there is no smelling difference.
That's the paint, freshly painted.
Oh, we're so dumb. It's gonna be one of those.
It's tricky, it's tricky.
Okay, well at least it's tricky.
How do you do it with 4 coins?
Wait, hang on.
Yes?
Can we
Alright.
ask the Wraith?
Nope. The Wraith falls silent, watching you as you solve this puzzle in the dark.
Do you know, Shay?
You have one pile that has a red coin face up, and the rest are in the other pile.
But how do we know?
How do you know that one pile has 1 red coin?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I've got to work out.
Yeah.
How to
So the texture is the same.
Yep, texture's the same,
feel.
weight is the same.
Well, it would be. It's the other side of the same object.
Even if all the coins were different size, it
Mint
doesn't
is
matter.
the same.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Like, you don't have to pass. Like, it just be something else happens.
Yeah, but
Just give it
I
up,
want to be
guys.
smarter, Kevin.
Challenge of your
I want to know the
of your
answer.
mind.
And there's a 100% surefire way
Yes.
of doing it
There's a
without any
100%
chance.
surefire way of doing it without any chance and without cheating in any way.
So what would be
I use the coins to spell the words red coin facing up and make 2 piles doing
No,
that.
that is no, it's not a word puzzle. It's a logic puzzle.
Yeah, man. Look, the only way that I've thought of is you take $40 coins and you flip 20 over, carefully moving them.
Okay.
Okay, then what does that give you?
2 piles of 20 coins, one flipped over.
No,
But
it
you
gives you
don't.
2 piles of coins. One's got
Okay.
40 coins.
Mm-hmm.
The 40 coins supposedly will have 20 black and 20 red.
What about the main pile that
Mine
has
is
a
20.
random mix of possibly 0 to 20
and,
coins?
and there's no it's chance whether or not one of those coins you grab to flip the black
Yeah.
was actually black already.
And then you have that third pile of the main pile, which is still sitting there, untouched.
Well, no. You leave the main pile.
Oh, you leave the
as
main pile.
So
yeah.
his thing was to grab 40 coins, flip half of them to red,
Okay.
and then compare that pile to the main pile, and supposedly that's 20/20, but there's only chance that you didn't include a red coin in the initial 40.
Yeah.
How do you compare it?
Well, as soon as we go, we're done.
Yes, we're done. We've solved it.
Then
You'll be shown how many red coins and black coins are in your 2 piles.
Can you have a pile with no coins?
No, it has to be 0. It has to be at least 1 coin in 1 pile.
So can you have 2 piles of 1 coin each?
Then what you gonna
Nine.
do with the third pile of
900.
998 coins?
No. I'm way too distracted to think about that. Got tomorrow to worry about.
I can't.
Yeah, no, we're
Alright.
we're done. We failed.
The Wraith laughs as you have failed the riddle or his puzzle, and everyone needs to now. You are unblinded, of course. Everyone needs to now make a reflex save.
What is reflex? No!
No.
15.
15 on the
Nine.
reflex.
23.
23 passes. 15 and lower doesn't pass.
What's reflex? Oh, okay, plus
So,
6.
what is the answer?
I'll give you the answer after I tell you the consequences. Huge stone hands emerge from the ground, obsidian stone hands, and they grab at your feet and begin to slowly crush.
Except me. 'cause I
Except
passed.
Urbek, you have successfully escaped from the grasp of the stone hands. All players who failed the thing take 18 points of damage, and you are currently trapped in that position.
18.
18 points damage. Now, the solution to that coin puzzle. In the dark, all you needed to do was take 20 coins, any 20 coins, and flip them over. Now, if you think about it, if the 20 coins that you've grabbed were all black, you flip them over, they're all red now, and the remaining 20 red are still in the main pile. If, let's say, for example, you had 1 red coin and 19 black,
Oh,
you flip them over, this pile becomes 19 red, 1 black, and you've left a remainder of 19 coins, 19 red, in the large pile.
yeah, but what if you
Yeah,
take...
but there's also the assumption.
Any number you
But if you
take,
take 2 red coins.
Is it any number?
If you
any
take,
number
if
you
you
take,
take
as
2
long
red
as it's
coins.
20, works.
So if you take 20 coins and
if-
there was 5,
Yeah.
flip them all over, and now you have
Now you have 15 on 15 red
Right.
and
Yeah.
15
And
red.
5.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's going on the assumption that what you can see of the red facing up is all of the red that is facing up, and then
Yeah.
more red
Yeah.
facing up further down the pile.
Yeah, but you know that there were exactly 20. So even if, let's say, you were lucky enough to grab all 20 reds
So my
and you flipped it,
so if
they
so,
all become 20 blacks, and
Yeah.
then there's no more reds here. They're all black. They are
Right,
both
so
equal.
so my suggestion of grabbing
You were close.
20
Yeah.
interior coins and flipping them over,
Yeah, you were close, but that was more chance as well.
but it would have came with the same result if I.
It would have come with
Because you said at that point it
yeah.
doesn't matter what I grab.
Yeah.
I just grab the 20 coins from the interior, assuming they'll all be black, so that I end up with 20 red. If I happen to grab a.
If
red.
you happen to grab all 20 black, yes.
And if I happen to grab one red in that same process, I
Yeah.
will still end up with the same result.
But did you start with 20 or did you
I did
No,
say
he
go
said- he said
40?
20. No,
Well,
he said-
someone went 40 and 40.
I
was-
went-
He went 40.
I
yeah,
went
he went 40. Yeah.
But
I
he,
went-
he
But
did
yeah, pretty
go
much that's the
20.
way to guarantee.
Which is why when he said that and,
Yeah.
and you said no, I was like, oh well, fuck.
No, I didn't say no. I
did
only
say
said
no.
no when he went aside. I said when you guys wanted to lock in your answer, you
I
can
don't
lock
get
in your
it
answer.
Hmm? What? You don't get the answer?
You just
No.
take all of it.
It doesn't
it's going
matter
off
what
the
you
assumption
grab.
that 20, what you see of the 20.
It's easier if you have a visual representation of the coins somehow. If we can do it.
We can go back on the stream, Kevin. and
We
see
can go
if
back
you
on the
saw-
stream
said
and
no.
explain how this logic puzzle works. But yes, I hope everyone at home got it.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually
How do you even
with
do
Darren,
a
and
four
I think
coin?
you said no to him, but
So you have 4 coins, 2 of them is
I only
red.
say no to the standing on the sides. If you guys wanted to try his solution, I would say sure, go ahead.
shit. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So anyway, everyone except me is grabbed.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You see your 3 friends grab the wraith is nowhere in sight. The coins, the pile of coins is just left there, like in the way that you
I cast
touch
Dispel
or not
Magic.
touch that. On the hands,
The
the
hands.
coins. Alright, you may cast.
14.
That is not strong enough to dispel.
What is dispel magic?
It's a spell you probably don't have.
Yeah. The rest of you, what do you wish to do?
I cast my second use of Genie Kind. I go in air, the Djinn, which turns my lower torso into air and
You are currently free.
smoke.
Currently.
Well, I'm going one person in turn. Doesn't matter who's in initiative order,
right,
but
sure.
once everyone's done, what does Alex do? What does Oliver do?
Can I smash the...
You can try. You can make a strength check or an escape artist check, whichever you wish.
Escape? Like a strength.
Okay.
Oh man, I spec'd into escape artist after a certain
16!
paladin.
16. You are not strong enough to smash the stone hands around your ankles. Urbag, you are not trapped. However, you may make an action.
I may make
Escape artist me.
action. No, I can't escape artist you.
Why not?
Because
Just pretend you're me.
Wait, what? That doesn't work. I literally I've got nothing.
You
Nothing
can't-
at all.
You can't help us.
Wait, oh hang on, it's stone, right?
It's obsidian stone. Yes.
So would a sonic attack?
You could try, but you will not be able to focus it well enough to not hit your friends as well.
You can hit me, I don't care.
Obsidian is glass, so in theory you could shatter it
In theory, you could, with enough damage, or yeah, with enough damage.
with your.
But Kevin,
Yes.
your voice magically creates a focused beam of sonic energy.
Okay. And
Focus on
Can I not just focus on the hands then if it's a focused beam?
gotta aim check.
does it not have a size?
No,
Do it.
it's just a focused
to
beam.
further.
Okay, does it require an attack roll?
It's a ranged touch attack roll.
Range touch attack roll. So I'll make you roll the touch attack on the hands. Who are you targeting?
Me.
What's the spell?
Silent ray.
Side.
Can you get out somehow, Shay? Sasha.
If I can dispel it, I can.
Well, I'll hit
It's
the
a ray.
I'll hit the one
Oliver.
No. Sasha's one.
Okay.
Shit.
Make a ranged touch attack.
I hope you roll 1.
The ranged touch
Why
attack.
is it 2?
Open his mouth, but nothing comes out.
So,
Five.
what was the number?
He's gonna roll 5d8 against
Well,
me.
like my roll is a 2.
Roll damage.
Wait, what? Roll damage.
Roll damage.
It hits!
It hits. Half of it hits Sasha.
5d8s.
Yep.
Friendly fire.
Isn't.
It's not enough to kill him.
No, it wouldn't be.
40 max.
But is it enough to break?
14, 19, 22, 25.
25. We'll say half of that is 12. We'll round down. Sasha takes 12. The hands take 12. However, it is not enough. Cracks appear on the hands holding Sasha's feet down. However, they are not currently enough to break them. The hands continue to crush both Sasha and you're not free, eh? Yeah, you're not free. Oliver, you each take 12 damage.
Did I do damage when I crush it?
No, you were doing a strength check to kind of just break it apart completely.
So another 12.
Another 12. Back to the start of the round. Aisha, Sasha, Oliver, Urbag.
Is the race still there?
The wraith
No,
is
the wraith's
gone.
Free us!
Sasha and Oliver are still trapped in the grasp of the obsidian hands.
I got nothing, dude. Like,
Dispel magic.
So is it moving
No.
or is it static?
It is static, but it's crushing you slowly.
So it's like squeezing
Yeah.
in.
And every time it squeezes, it does damage.
Shoot it to
So
try
what
and
if I
do
transform
damage.
into like my normal form? Would I be like
It will tighten around
bow and
whatever
arrow
your
is
form
not
unless
something
your
you
form
can
is like his, where he
break
has like no
stone
legs
with.
and becomes
Can't you
air.
genie drill?
I've used up all my castings of Genie Kind today.
Oh.
Plus, that lets me go through, like, that gives me a borrow speed, which is earth and dirt and clay and shit, not obsidian.
I said you can still attack the obsidian
Yeah.
hands. With a blunt weapon, of course.
I have no blunt weapons.
Well then.
blunt weapon?
I will attempt Dispel Magic again.
Yes, you may.
Can I summon something that breaks it
Fucking worse
for me?
than last time.
Possibly.
Sadly, it does not work.
I don't know what I can summon.
Alright, Sasha has taken her move. What does Urbag, Oliver, and Aisha do?
A bag hits
Silent-
Sasha's hands again with Silent Ray.
Sure. Make a ranged touch attack.
That's better. 12. It hits anyway.
What's my attack thing?
Yeah, but the point is he doesn't want to hit
Range
Sasha.
touch is your range attack.
Range attack. So it's 12 plus your range attack. So it's your base attack bonus plus dex bonus.
So your BAB,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then add your dex modifier.
So 10, 22.
22 is enough. You don't even need to roll damage. The hands around Sasha's feet shatter, and she is now free.
You're welcome.
That's good because I had taken 52 damage.
Really?
Oliver and Aisha, what do you wish to do?
Aisha, can you help me?
Hey, look, I was
Speed
helping.
you up. If I don't think summoning tentacles will help you.
No.
I could inscribe your name onto a bullet so that it hurts you more.
Oh, that's cool.
An arrow.
Can you inscribe obsidian hand?
Nope. It has to be.
It has to be a name.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just strength check again.
Yes, you may
I could
strength
blind
check
you.
again.
No!
Well, see, I want to say right now that you wasted all your 20s, and now it's just rolling 3s.
I rolled an 8.
Yes, try as you might, you are unable to pull upon the grasp of hands around your ankles. Aisha, you do have an action.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will just roll damage.
I got nothing. I literally, there is no ability I have that would help against obsidian rock hands.
Okay.
And like a bow and a cutlass are not rock smashing.
You could try healing your friend.
At 1 health per round.
Oh, that's not gonna help then.
What's shield med? Shield meld?
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Shielded meld. It gives you
Oliver, you are taking 23 points of damage.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I rolled really high on that one.
it makes
Why are you trying to kill us with
I'm not trying to kill
obsidian
you, I'm
hands?
just...
What the hell, Kevin?
23.
23. How close are you to...
I have 73 normal and 2 L1.
Okay, that's fine. Start the round. Bag is back to you.
Yeah, I
Sasha,
silent
Aisha,
ray.
and Oliver.
I silent ray all of his heads.
No!
Okay.
Yes!
20.
20 is enough to hit the hands with touch, roll damage. No, don't add a d10.
Why not? Just let me add a d10, Kevin. Oh, fuck, that's terrible. 9, 10, 11, 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
It is not enough to shatter the hands, however, the hands exhibit large cracks in them, so they are kind of weaker now and close to getting shattered.
So you could smash them now.
Yeah, can I smash them?
You can attack them if you wish.
Yes.
I
roll?
guess your fists are blunt as well, so yeah. you
I have
can-
claws.
Yep.
What is that? 3?
Or 8.
8?
8. Yeah. Plus.
Plus what, attack bonus?
Yeah, just attack bonus. So
21.
21?
Yep.
21 is enough, roll damage.
Do I roll the 4 claws?
4 claws is
4 attack
attacks.
rolls.
So
Okay.
this is your first attack roll,
So which is your bite?
which is your bite, and then you can do the rest of the attacks.
Yeah.
So you can still. It's not stopping you from doing a full
They're
round.
all at plus 11.
Max damage is
11.
yeah.
11 total. That is enough to shatter the remains of the hands that are around your ankle.
I should have done that first place.
What? Rolled well? Yeah, no, you should have.
No, use my claws.
The room is now silent and quiet. The pile of coins lies undisturbed, and the illusion that was above it, it's still there. Whoever is still has detect magic on, however, it does not trigger again. What do? There's no exit from the room.
I will
Take your secret doors, buddy.
I will cast Cure Serious Wounds.
You may.
So we're in this dead end with no doors.
Yeah, you're in dead end with no doors. Pretty obvious what would have happened. So what are you gonna do?
And there's no
I-
other.
I detect secret doors.
Casting Detect Secret Doors reveals a large stone slab on the opposite side of the room. However, there does not seem to be any way to open it.
Smash it open.
Wait, who had knowledge engineer? Oh, Rook's got
Rook had knowledge engineering. You can examine the slab if you wish.
I've got knowledge engineering.
Yeah.
I will.
Take a look at it.
Yeah.
Sure.
12.
Which is not that complex. You discover that the slab is mechanical in nature. That is probably the source of the grinding and the gears that you heard earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that you can either attempt to disarm it, disarm device skill check, or you can just force your way through with a strength check. Either ways will open this closed
Disabled
door.
device.
Sure. You attempt your disabled device, poking through the cracks.
15.
15 is not enough to open this secret stone slab of a door.
You said it was simple.
Well, it was simple to discern the
What is your
device that
disabled
was holding
device?
it close.
Hey,
I'm not trained in it.
Hulk. Smash.
Hulk smash!
Hulk smash, strength check.
Where's my dice? Disaster.
Oliver attempts to grasp the edges of door and just
Use a
kind of
different
pull.
one. That one's been misbehaving.
What?
over there.
Oh god. He's gonna use the
I
same
might
one.
cast Cure Serious Wounds twice.
Yes, you may.
What?
So I took 52 damage, so I've got to heal that back.
15.
15. Pry as you might, you are unable to dislodge the door. Perhaps if you had friends helping you pull on the door,
Come
might
on,
have been
friends.
easier.
Let's work together.
I'm this tall.
Why don't you just summon like a dinosaur or something that will get smashed through it?
Oh yeah, you're a summoner, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're a summoner.
But wouldn't that still do a strength check?
Well, the dinosaur could help you with the strength check.
Well, I think a dinosaur has a lot more, could have more strength than you as well. Or come with a giant wrecking ball of a tail, like the one you
Yeah.
summoned that your intro game.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah, you can. So you remove a summoning of some sort. So just note down that you've summoned it. Your dinosaur opens and swings. Does it really have a wrecking ball tail?
Oh,
Could I assume,
Isn't it Ankylosaurus or something?
something else.
Yes.
if I was to use telekinesis, would I
Yes.
assume that the door would be heavier than
Oh no, it's
250
way too
pounds?
heavy. Yeah. The fact that he couldn't pull it out of its hinges and it was that kind of lodged in is exerting enough force to not be moved by telekinesis.
Where is it?
Is there any gaps in the door?
Only the ones where he has kind of managed to inch his claws in between the seams and he's trying to pull. Are you summoning your dinosaur?
You have up to summon monster 5, right?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll just simplify it by saying he does summon the dinosaur with a giant battering ram of a tail. The dinosaur swings its tail and
Yeah,
cracks the
It
door.
really does have a battering ram, like a giant mace of a
The
tail.
giant mace tail. It swings and it cracks the door in half. The stone slabs fall apart, obviously not designed to be opened in such a way. However, you have busted your way through and you see a tunnel path ahead. There appear to be sounds of a fight in the area beyond.
Let's go, boys.
We have to start this tonight. Like
Yeah,
it's
Well,
no,
I'll
it's-
continue.
it's-
No, we won't do the
it's
fight. We'll do the fight next session,
Okay.
but I'll describe what you see at the end
Okay.
and we'll end there.
Alright, well, I guess we keep heading towards the noises, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Following the
Bef-
tunnel
bef-
path.
Before we go, can
Yeah.
I suggest that you go out of your Hulk form and then go back into your Hulk form, recasting it so that your Hulk form has
It doesn't heal up.
doesn't heal up?
It does not heal up.
I can heal it.
He has to cast spells to heal it.
I would this.
Alright,
suggest
I'll let
before
you
go
guys
that
cast any spells you want.
You cast some
Is
healing
it
spells.
regenerate Elden? Eldion?
Rejuvenate, yeah.
Rejuvenate?
Eidolon.
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 Yep.
I'll do that. How much does it heal?
Regular, less or lesser.
Regular.
Okay, it's
Is the level
there's
3?
you have level 3. Okay, it's 3d10 plus 1 per cast level, so max plus 10. So it's 3d10 plus 10.
3d10. What's a d10?
So what do we
This one?
find, Kevin?
What do you find? Following the tunnel path, you enter a large and ancient antechamber.
What?
There appears to be a fight happening here. 3 yellow-robed corpses lie still on the ground, their heads bashed in from behind. Another 4 yellow-robed figures, their faces
These are details.
snarling and twisted with rage, face off against 2 of their
18 to
comrades.
28.
28.
In the center of this room is a large stone obelisk of sorts. You cannot see it clearly from where you are, but you feel a sense of something terrible emanating from this large stone obelisk. Beside the obelisk, there are another 2 yellow-robed figures who are raising great warhammers and are smashing at the surface of the obelisk. Make a perception check. D20.
22.
17.
Alright, back to rolling 20s.
20, 23.
Anyone who exceeds 20, we'll just say 20. You notice that these hammer wielders smashing at this obelisk are both blindfolded. And it is then you notice At the back of the room, another side tunnel can be seen leading away from this room. To your surprise, you see 3 more of these Touch of Hester fleeing in full speed away from this room. Urbag and Sasha recognizes one of them as someone you've met before. Nurse Mark Evans from the Freeport Asylum. Aisha recognizes this group of men, recognizes him as one of the men who attacked her at the Penhill Foundation Museum. The reason you didn't recognize him before is you weren't actually in
I know.
and you didn't, yeah. So, pretty much, yeah. And I was so glad you were not there reading his thoughts because he would have been found out much earlier.
So what's happened? We found people fighting.
Yeah.
Okay?
And there's an obelisk in the middle of the room.
That they
Alright,
are trying to smash past.
cool.
What's
But they are
obvious?
fighting themselves.
They're fighting
An obelisk.
Yeah.
like a big
For-
stone.
Do you think on
A
One Tree
big
Hill?
stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're fighting that.
No.
Well, they're
Fight-
fighting each other.
They're fighting each other. 4 of them are fighting 2 of them, while another 2 are trying to smash the obelisk, and another 3 are running away, and they recognize one of those 3 as someone they've met before.
All right,
Party!
and that's the
And
end
that
of
is
tonight.
this week's episode.
All right. See everyone next week for Pathfinder.
not
Yeah, next week for Pathfinder.
Not available.
I'm not available.
Not
Oh,
available?
I'm not available either. So actually,
Okay, well,
yeah.
2
So
weeks
don't.
from
So
now.
see everyone in a couple of weeks.
2 weeks from now.
And tune in tomorrow night for Kraken Packs,
Okay.
which I need to do some quests and get some gold. But yeah, all right, cool. See you guys.